All right, live on Instagram. What's going on, Don't Unfriend Me Nation? Welcome. We're getting everybody on. Listen, we found out something really interesting about our live and why we've been seeing numbers drop. And when we were at our pinnacle up to 150, 250 a night, is that the intro is too long. They need to see our face right away, and you need to like, share, subscribe, and comment. So if you've not had a chance to comment, you can say hi to Tyler. He's sitting in the gray room. He'll say hello. Tell us what state you're from. Tell Ethan your favorite food. Let us know if you believe pineapple belongs on pizza. Ethan is co-piloting tonight. Ethan, say hello.
Hello.
Fish is going to say hello from the green room. Say hi.
Hello.
See, there he is. It's God. Is it Susie, my time-lapse operator? So he is here. His beautiful puppy is with him, too. We will be with him in just a few. And we are super excited to have Tyler Fish. Also, what is going on? Tyler Fischer, at Ty the Fish. You can find him across social media. Olivia is with Hayden. So the family is all working tonight. Olivia and Hayden are in Front Royal for the RNC chair showdown, where leftists were inserting Democrats into this vote. And obviously a recall vote's been done now. They won the appeal, and Olivia's going to be there to video. She's actually sitting with Scott Lloyd, who should win the RNC chair tonight. We're hoping they're going to come live with us after we have Tyler for about an hour. So sit back, relax, and we will be right back after this.
Do you want the truth? Are you tired of being so confused? You feel like you're more fucked up than the lies on the evening news. Well, just step right in. We can talk about it all as friends. And if you want, we can hug and kiss and make up for the party ends. Agree or disagree, stop unfriend me. 'Cause I'm everything you want, damn sure what you need. I won't tell no lies, back up on the facts with truth. And if you can't get down with that, you must be somebody's stuff.
Also, along the same lines, right? We've got some great people out there that I just interviewed just yesterday, and there's a really dumb show out there. I mean, it's really dumb. No, really. The Don't Unfriend Me podcast is growing in popularity, and I caught up with the show's host, Matthew and Olivia Speer. Let's check it out.
Welcome to the Don't Unfriend Me Show. If you missed the pre-show, tonight Tyler Fischer is in the house. Damani Felder here Friday. We're excited about that. It's Jacket Friday, so you have a chance yourself to win a couple jackets. Everyone loves the Columbia jackets. Hannah Pruder will be in-house. She'll actually be sitting right over there with her documentary on October 7th. Lisa Regina will also be in talking about her new documentary, docuseries. Ben Morgan, Tonto Vodka. We'll be excited. Are you ready to try some vodka, Ethan?
Yes.
No, you're not. Thank you very much. And Amber Hilliker will be in the house as well. We're excited to have the Amber May show. But with no further ado, I want to get to Mr. Tyler Fish. 300 is on the board, folks. Overtime will be in effect tonight. We will stay late. Goal is 300. You can donate throughout the show if you would like to. We would appreciate it. But also make sure you go over to Tyler's website and look for his tour dates. We'll talk about those in a second. But first, some people enter the world beneath hospital lights surrounded by doctors and expensive machinery. Tyler Fischer reportedly arrived on the kitchen floor of his family home in Branford, Connecticut, which may explain why he has spent the rest of his life refusing to do anything the conventional way. Born in 1987 and raised alongside two brothers, Tyler discovered what a quick mind, a sharp impression, and a willingness to look ridiculous could turn an ordinary moment into something unforgettable. Eventually, that instinct carried him to New York City, where comedians, yes, folks, comedians who can't spell. Comedians are tested nightly in cramped rooms by audiences who owe them absolutely nothing. Tyler worked the stages, sharpened the characters, and began creating videos that transformed everyday encounters into comedy. He pretended to work at Apple. I'll have to hear about that. Counseled couples inside IKEA and impersonated everyone from Woody Allen to politicians, professors, and media personalities. The video spread across the internet by the millions, helping earn him recognition as a standout impressionist and one of the funniest emerging comedians in New York. Television followed. Tyler performed on America's Got Talent and appeared in Chicago Med, Younger Startup, Last Week Tonight, and The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. God rest his soul. His acting career expanded into films including Terror on the Prairie and Lady Ballers. Can't wait to hear that. But the stage remained home, the place where there are no retakes, no editors, and nowhere to hide when a joke misses. Then came the part every honest comedian eventually faces, deciding whether to say what is safe or say what is funny. Tyler chose funny. When parts of the entertainment business began closing doors, he built new ones, finding audiences at the Comedy Cellar, the Comedy Mothership, on the Joe Rogan Experience, Kill Tony, and Gutfeld, while generating hundreds of millions of online views and releasing his own comedy specials. He's an actor, he's a writer, he's a filmmaker, an impressionist, and comedian, but more importantly, he is proof that sometimes losing the approved path is how you finally find your own. Please welcome to the Don't Unfriend Me Show, the incredibly talented Tyler Fischer. Brother, welcome to...
Hi.
So, is that
Are we on? We're on now?
Are you double masked?
Yes. Yeah, I'm double masked, and I have I had a mask just actually built into the back of my throat, so it's just a little extra protection. Thanks for having me. I'm really sorry. I'm wrapping up here. I'm reading a erotic novel. I know your son is here, but I'm so sorry. I found this today, and I'm addicted to it. It's a book about a closeted homosexual, and his goal is to penetrate everybody in the world, to insert, sorry to your son again, but to insert himself and put his fluids into everybody. It's called, let me just get the title here, Dr. Fauci's Diaries. So I'm just wrapping up, and I'll put it down. You got to pick this up.
Was that printed in Wuhan?
It was printed, yeah, here's one. Today I'm the most famous person in the world. I've injected my juices into millions, if not trillions, of people. I'm going on a podcast called the Unfollow Me is some bullshit. Anyways.
It's good stuff, buddy.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Dude, listen, I would be remiss if we didn't go into the backstory of how you and I met and why you graced my presence. You've been on the Hodge Twins, you've been on Joe Rogan, and those guys are both way out of my class. Maybe not the Hodge Twins lately, but it was pretty hilarious. So there's a video I want to show. This is a stand-up routine you did in Oregon, and you caught me in about 2 seconds when you described Portland, Oregon as if woman's armpit hair was a city or whatever it was. And I saw this and I was like, all right, I'm going to clip it. And because when I found it, there was no one accredited you with the work, of course, which happens a lot in our business. So I'm like, I'm just going to clip it. And then lo and behold, I get a message from you. So let's watch this skit and then we'll be right back.
Portland, if female armpit hair was a city, this is it, man. Holy shit. You land, they let you know where you are. I didn't even get off the plane like, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry for saying ladies, sorry to gender that speech. We mean humans or transhuman people. Just keep in mind the overhead compartments have been filled with illegal migrants, so let them scatter off. Let them off first, okay? They've had a tough ride from Venezuela, okay? Give them your pretzels or your chips, because they need it more than you. If you're white, don't forget to denounce your privilege before you get off the plane. Apologize to a black person or a queer person for a bunch of shit you never did. We're going to do a quick land acknowledgement before we exit. We just want to acknowledge that Gate 55 was stolen from Delta. It's now United, and so we just want to apologize to the Deltonian people. If any of your children are confused about their sex, we are doing sex reassignment surgeries for just 1,500 Sky Miles if you're a medallion member. It's a wonderful deal. You want to take advantage of that today. It's going to be a baggage claim 15. Put them on the conveyor belt. By the time they come back around, they'll be snipped up, tip-top, ready to go. Hit the streets of Portland. We want to just remind you of the wonderful things that you can do while you're here in Portland. You can burn down a liquor store without getting arrested. Enjoy some of our great sites like going to a CVS and having a teenager unlock your condoms while you wait 15 minutes in embarrassment. Or head down to the park and watch a heroin addict shoot needles in his dick in front of your 8-year-old. Welcome to Portland International Airport.
So, obviously, if you want to see Tyler and all of his tour dates, it's really not that difficult because I've got them for you right here. Austin, Texas, September 9th, September 18th, Phoenix, Arizona. Again, let's see, the 19th, Phoenix. The 20th in Phoenix, Irving, Texas on the 25th, again on the 26th, and then October 9th, Stamford, Connecticut, and coming to a city and state near you, and Brea, California. That should be fun. Okay,
and San Jose is one more.
Oh, so November 8th, San Jose, right? Let's go out at least 2 months. So, so you see that video, you see my page, and you make a comment. You were really nice about it, and you basically just said, hey, man, thanks for sharing my stuff. Next time, maybe tag me. And I did a reply video to this, and then you get to tell me the story after this. So here's the reply so everyone knows, and then I would love to kind of get your thought process on the entire thing, and then hear a little bit about you. So here it is.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Listen, real quick, as a content creator, sometimes you make mistakes. You see videos, you see a meme, and you go, oh, you know what? I'm going to take a fresh spin on that. I'm going to go ahead and alter something. I'm going to go ahead and take a photo and throw it through AI and see if I can make it better, whatever. This is what happens. Content creators do this all the time. But occasionally, especially when something is written or it's a video or it's a piece of art, you want to make sure you give the creator the love and respect that they deserve. Because if you don't, nothing really is going to help them grow. And all boats rise at high tide. Well, there's a gentleman who called me out. His name is Ty the Fish, and he's a great comedian. Saw his video on X, and there was some TikTok at stamps and all those type of things on there. And I thought, well, that's enough. It was reposted that way, so I'm going to post it the same way. Unfortunately, Ty saw it. It got some traction and said, hey, man, next time, tag me. He wasn't a jerk about it. He was a super cool dude, just like he was in his video. I recommend you watch it. It's hilarious. I'm going to link it here. But I'm also upset at myself because I guess at the end of the video, which I did not see, that was from X, he posted his tour dates. Now, my wife and I love going to concerts, love comedy, all that type of stuff. I hope he's coming near us. I didn't check it, but I will tell you what, please go give him a follow. It's at Ty the Fish. That's Fisch. I'll post it below. And give him a follow and also give him a thumbs up and go see him on tour. Feel real bad, Ty. Sorry about that. Won't happen again. Next time, I'll make sure I tag you. Give me a follow. Thanks, guys.
All right, so you can go to tylerfischer.com. I put the link in chat. So I would love to get your thought process because I didn't expect you to reply, and I certainly didn't expect you to come on the show. So I first wanted to say thank you for that.
or wear the same shirt I was wearing in the special. I just realized.
I was gonna say that, but I figured I would just let it lie. So what's up, man? I mean, you're huge. You've done a ton of stuff. You're a great comedian. You're all over the place. Why come on a little podcast called the Don't Unfriend Me Show? I'd love to hear that first and start off. And I know Ethan has a ton of questions for you too, but we'll start there.
Sure. Well, I trust you guys. I'm gonna take half them out. I'm gonna leave it on. You remember those people that would walk around with the?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Do you remember the hole that they put around it when they played the flute and the oboe?
Yeah.
Craziness.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you doing that video. That was a way above and beyond anything that you needed to do. I almost lost respect for you when you did. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, it was so nice of you. But to be clear, I stole that joke from Bill Cosby and I didn't credit him. So it happens,
Bill Cosby himself, probably one of the greatest stand-up specials ever. I don't know if that's the one you're referring to, but it was probably one of his best.
Yeah, no. So anyways, I appreciate you doing that. And part of the reason that I will just ask somebody to tag is because there's so much censorship. So like on TikTok, I've been frozen for 6 years.
Yeah.
So, it's just the way it is now. Had I not been censored everywhere, I don't think I would probably have reached out or cared or anything like that. But TikTok that's probably a third of my fan base that I'll never have. That's a lot of young people. So that sucks. I don't know. Do you guys know anything about who owns it now? Or I know Trump was talking about fixing it. I don't think anything. It's gotten worse, if anything.
Yeah, no, they pretty much all have. And whenever they build these staples that they use, whether it be Reels or move into the live, Facebook used to be carried by live, but they're trying to move away from it. So the live shows have just all dropped. I mean, everybody's traffic, everybody is down 40-50%. And when they do this, they don't understand how many people they're affecting because of our livelihoods. So it's horrible.
Yeah.
It's absolutely horrible. So I guess first question for me, I know Ethan's got a couple too. So when you started doing comedy, were you always this type of comic? Because as you know, as a comedian, you know this better than anybody. There's different types of comics. You've got the guys like Lewis Black who are in your face, and Sam Kinison, a little bit vulgar. You've got the more educational, logical based like Bill Cosby.
Yep.
What type of comedian were you? And then how did you have to kind of change for the times as people became more and more PC and more sensitive?
Yeah, I started about 17 years ago. So I don't really remember there being a whole lot of censorship and you can't say that, you can't say this. However, it's important to note that I was raised, I'm not going to say raised liberal, because I don't think my parents ever said we're Democrat, but that's just the house I grew up in. CNN, MSNBC. So now that I think back, I'm thinking, well, maybe I was just conditioned to really not touch on certain things, race, gender, all this stuff. So my comedy was just pretty silly. It was pretty clean. A lot of impressions, silly act, very, very, I like physical stuff. But slowly, I started in New York City. Slowly you started to hear, if you're white, you can't talk about this. If you're a man, you can't. And I just kind of was, scratching my head. And then it got worse by the year. And then people would start to yell at you, even comedians. You can't say that if you look like that. And then there was a lot of, it became pretty normal to just say, we don't want straight white guys. Enough, sit down, shut up. We don't want to hear from you. We don't want any more comedians at this club. They were saying that out loud. And I was looking around going like, nobody's got a problem with this. And I started to lose work. So I kind of kept a record of all of it. If someone would say, we want to hire you, but white guy, not a good look right now. And it happened time and time and time again. And so I was secretly, growing this resentment and this kind of anger about it all. And so then the pandemic, when I chose not to get the COVID vaccine, my pediatrician said I was too tiny, and I was just, Ian, we go to the same pediatrician. I knew you looked familiar, but
I you should have said proctologist. It would have played with the fluids joke a little bit better, but that's okay. No critiques. You're a professional. I'm not. Hey, I apologize.
I'll try that. I'm gonna try that tomorrow.
Go ahead, man.
So that was the final straw, and then it was happening at the same time. I couldn't perform at comedy clubs, and then I would get a commercial audition. I did a lot of TV and film, and then go, we don't want a white guy. I'm like, all right, so I can't work because I don't have fake medicine, and now I can't work because of my skin color. So the gloves were off. I was stuck at home with this. And so I just decided I'm going to channel all of that into making videos. I had nothing else to do. And I'm suddenly living off the government, which was incredibly emasculating. I know people lose their jobs for all types of reasons, but it was a shock. It was like, it was a shock to have an acting career, comedy career. And now I'm, putting in my COVID unemployment thing every Tuesday, waiting for my little cheese and crackers from the government.
Little scraps of government subsidy. Does this sound familiar, dude, or what? Like, so it's funny you mentioned Apple. We'll talk about that because I want to hear about it. But not the same exact story, but retail career, executive management with Apple, Comcast, NBC, was really happy and lost my job. And I was pissed. So I sat down and I made a 30-minute just ran on both sides, went after Republicans and Democrats, and then I went after the stupidity of COVID and just crushed it. And it went well. And then, lost the other job. And then I said, okay, well, I moved out here, moved my family, and I've got to make scrap. And how are we going to do it? And then this is when the show was born.
How long ago was that?
So that was 2020. So we've been doing this now for 6 years, and we're doing pretty well. We've
right.
The live show sucks because you all channels combined. It's pretty decent, 275, 300 a night, but the pages themselves just generate a ton of interactions, 20 to 22 million a month, which is pretty good.
Wow.
But it's hard, and it's a different type of work, but it's rewarding, man. And the people are just freaking amazing. I mean, you'll see these people here that they will follow you, and they will immediately latch on. Ethan, I know you had a question.
I don't want
Go
any
ahead.
more followers. I think
Yeah, it's too much.
Right now.
It's too much getting to your head.
My studio apartment in New York City. This is plenty,
When you talk about the discrimination, was there any type of? I mean, revenge is the dish best served cold. So you took the gloves off, but did you have any moments where a little reciprocity took place against some of these places or people who did this to you?
Well, yes, I can't legally talk about it, but
Okay.
yes, I did. I did, and it's been settled. But it happened so many times. I could talk about the other ones where, I would get an email that would just say, we have to cast someone who's not white. They would say, you've been cast. We're looking for a guy that does impressions, who's a host, who's funny, who writes. I would get the job, and then they would say, I'm sorry, the CEO said, we need someone who doesn't look like you. And I eventually I was like, I gotta fight this. So I fought it in all types of ways. I in my comedy, and then I started doing Fauci impressions because he'd come up with some bullshit every day.
Right.
You gotta wear a mask on your anus because the droplets will come out of the toilet and infect you anally.
No.
And then, you got to revaccinate all the deceased. We got to protect the deceased. So every day I had stuff to work with. And then, and then Trump is everywhere. And so,
Sure.
And I always remind people, like, the funny part, I don't know if this happened to you guys, but I was not political at all. And because I didn't get the COVID shot, everyone's like, oh, I didn't know you were a far-right Trump supporter. And I was like, I had to remind, well, first of all, Trump is the reason that vaccine was made so fast, because that's what he's good at, is bulldozing regulation. And that's all if that's what he taught, right? Warp speed. You remember warp speed? Right? Ian, you're so quick. You're quick. But I invented a speed, right? I invented it. It goes fast, very fast, lightning speed, and then warp. And I said, Edison couldn't do it. What a loser, Ian. Edison was a loser. He couldn't do it. Einstein couldn't do it. So we have warp speed. And they said, sir, it'll take 20 years. You remember that? They said, it'll take 20 years. I said, I made it in 2 days, right? Warp speed. So I would tell people, you have Trump juice in your body. If you don't like Trump, he's the only reason it was made that fast.
Right.
So
can I know you got one, buddy, but I got to ask this. As a fellow impressionist, when did you realize you could do the work? And was it instantaneous? Was it practice? For me, it was driving to Jocko's Steakhouse in California. I think I was 9 years old. Ronald Reagan came on, and I did Ronald Reagan in the back seat of my car, and my parents, I thought my dad was going to fall off the road. Like, I'm not kidding.
no way.
Swear to God. But yeah, 9 years old. My dad was just like, what in the name of, and my mom, they stopped the car. Oh yeah, dude. So I do them all the time, but I'm not like, dude, your tonality is ridiculous. I mean, if I put you over Premiere and did an audio track, bro, you're right there because I have an ear for it. So do you. You got him down.
He's
so
a
good.
lot more quiet than I like the quiet Trump. I don't. So I like to try to find things people maybe don't do so much. People do the loud, but I like when he kind of trails off and he kind of mumbles, right? We're going to bring, it's going to be so good. We're doing it. It's like, that's what we're doing. So right? And you're kind of like, what was that? It's like same with Biden. It's the last Biden would yell and then whisper like the punchline of the joke. Look, folks, we're Black Bear, but first we're gonna systematic racism. You know that fair. I'll take you behind the bar and beat your ass, Jack. There's not a number out here.
Oh God, so good.
Can we get a little taste of Reagan?
Oh geez.
Been a while.
Oh God, yeah, I haven't done this in years. Nancy and I are still looking for the other half of my head. I can't do much, dude. Like Bill Clinton is recently. Good. Bill Clinton is probably my most recent that I could do. Jack Nicholson. I just looked at Monica under the desk and I said, "Baby, why don't you go ahead and taste my cookie?" And stuff like that. And I'm not good like you. You're incredible. But yeah, I've been doing those for a long time.
People who aren't impressionists, they're not paying attention to like the fine tuning. So if you can get some of the tone,
the mannerisms,
you can go pretty far with it. Yeah. I started in college. I had to audition for a play called Stuff Happens, which is about the George Bush administration and Tony Blair. And I think the whole play is real quotes from them. I think it's, if memory serves me correct. So I didn't know who to audition for, so I just started working on George Bush.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of the first one. So something I do on stage is George Bush, if he was president, like when Biden, recently having to list the sexuality acronym that all the politicians have to, rehearse.
Right.
Because his head would explode. Like, we support the community here at the podcast, the Unfriend Follow podcast. And we like all the people in the community, the whole community, the EL, JFK, the LMAFOs, the HGTVs, the PB&Js and the BLTs, My cousins are translucent, I swear to God.
It's good, dude.
So that was the first one that I did. That was 21 years ago. Holy crap.
So you started off with George Bush. Ethan, I know you have a question. You're sitting there laughing your ass off, but please, he's doing a class project and for his first grade classroom, and he's going to go ahead and give you the first question. Go ahead, son.
Great.
He called you a prepubescent when he talked about the podiatrist. So I figured I would just keep playing on the first grade. Just read the fucking question, Ethan. Seriously. My gosh.
So my first question, what made you want to become a comedian?
It's all the money and chicks, right?
Yeah, totally.
Well, if you're good. If you're good. I think I'm a naturally lazy person. I don't like to go to bed early. I don't like to wake up early. So that was a big part of it. It kind of was maybe just the only thing left that I could do. I was going to be a lawyer, an architect. It's a lost cause. So, I always would make people laugh and do horrible pranks in school. I should probably. My parents got divorced when I was 7, and that could launch you into a couple avenues. So I became an incredibly troubled kid, but I was funny. So we would do pranks every day. I mean, I would get to school early, and I would take the rug and put it up against the door, and everyone would walk in and just trip and fall into school. And so it's like, that's all I was doing. We would put chicken bouillon cubes, unscrew the shower cap. We'd go to people's houses, and then you take a hot shower, and you get bathed in broth. And so, I'm just a shithead, I guess. That's kind of it.
Yeah, you didn't sound very funny. You sound like a dick. No, just kidding.
Yeah, I was. I kind of was, but now it's just in a safe, as the woke people call it, it's in a safe space on stage.
Right. Like you would have been really popular in a hockey pickup game, because that's what it's like in sports, in the military. It's always just guys messing with each other, you know, and that works. That works. Did it get you out of trouble at all? Your humor, were you able to charm and work your way out of the trouble spots a little bit?
I don't think, not really, but my parents, they never punished me. When your parents get divorced, you can use, pin them
Play
against each other. They go, hey, I know I burned down a forest, but Mom brought me to get ice cream. So what are you saying, Dad?
Mom said it was okay.
And you go, we're getting pancakes and ice cream. We're getting cheeseburgers. So,
right.
It all works.
Like, geez, Mom, I could be gay. I just burned down a forest. I mean, seriously, put things in perspective.
Yeah, exactly. And one of my brothers is gay.
That's great.
Came out when I was 21. Yeah.
What does he think of your humor?
Well, he does. He doesn't like it at all. Yeah.
My brother hates me too. My brother hates the shit out of me too. So, gosh, we should be kindred spirits.
I don't have a brother.
No, you don't have a brother. That's because you want to know why we had 2 kids? Because we know we didn't want 3.
Wonderful.
That was pretty simple, Ethan. You guys pretty much took that out of us. We're like, we got a girl, we got a boy, we're done. Let's go get a dog.
You gotta have 3, because if 2 don't get along, you're screwed.
Yeah, well, yeah, we got a dog.
So,
any kids yourself, or looking, or does the comedy life really support a relationship right now? So are you like, okay, I'm not into it and I just don't want that, or is it like I'll put that on hold for a while until I get there and settle down? Where are you at with that? If you don't mind if I ask.
Have you met women lately? Have you left your house and met a woman?
Well, I met my wife at Roofies.
Oh, you did your Bill Cosby impression.
Roofies and duct tape. So, that's how I met my wife. No, my son's out of it.
Cosby.
So I have. I can't imagine being in the dating world. And my wife and I often look at each other and we just say, there's times where I really don't like you and I would kind of love to get a divorce, but that would mean I have to go back out there and date. And that's just not a proposition that anyone is interested in, I would think.
I want to get married, of course, but I'm a traditional guy. I'm very traditional that I actually want the woman to pay. That's actually how they did it in Roman times. No one knows about that. I think it's everything. It's having kids and family is everything. There is a poison right now, and it is really bad. I mean, women have been poisoned, and I don't think it's men. The men I know, they want a girlfriend. They want to get married. Men know our purpose. It's kick ass, build, provide. And women are now experimenting, essentially being men, and they're miserable because work's fucking hard.
Yeah.
Congrats. Now you get to have a heart attack at 47. There's a lot. And a big study just came out that young men are skewing way more conservative. Young women are skewing way more mentally ill.
Yeah.
And so
that's the truth.
We just can't figure it out.
Well, when you break apart the basic core structure of what we're known for, and at the lowest common denominator, our jobs are to reproduce. And that's what we're supposed to do. And we plant the seed and someone else receives. But when you repudiate that natural coding, you start trying to supplement it with other things and other distractions. And this is where we're at now, where it's like men are evil, men are horrible, they're toxic. But then it's like, but I want someone to protect me and keep me safe. It's like, but I need my independence. And it's like, listen, your mood swings and personality disorders are not conducive to a logical conversation or any concept of love. I get it. It's hard out there. It's really hard out there.
Yeah. So. Yep. And as I just returned to New York City after 2 years, I re-entered the belly of the beast, but the jokes, you get so many jokes. I mean, I went out with a girl who said I'm fluid, and I go, what do you mean you're wet?
Moist.
Well, I'm hard. Let's get out of here. I was like, we're a match made in heaven.
Right.
And she said she's gender fluid or gender change. I said, oh, yeah, I
Right.
remember when that was called schizophrenia
That's right, delusion.
2 months ago.
Oh,
So,
fluid as in the path of least resistance. I get it. Never mind. I understand.
Yeah. Where's your fluidity on my views and opinions, you know?
Right.
So,
What's
yeah,
her
I'd like
pH
to,
balance? Very acidic. Ethan, throw another one out to Tyler. Folks, you can find Ty the Fish at Ty the Fish across all social media. He's on Facebook. He's on Twitter. You can go to his website, tylerfisher.com. Please do me a favor. Check out tour dates. They're all over the place. Going in November. He's in California, Connecticut, Texas, all over, Arizona. And go and see him. You can tell that he's pretty funny. Also coming to Tennessee and San Jose specifically in November and December. That Nashville, Tennessee is something we might have to make. We've been wanting to go down there with our friend Ryan Weaver, who's a country music guy, and go see him. And we just might have to make that show, brother. We'll talk about that.
Great venue. Zany's is a great club in Nashville.
Awesome. Yeah. So seriously, we might just see it. Well, it depends how the rest of the show goes. So far,
Sure.
yeah, we're almost there. Go for it, buddy.
Okay. Question number 2. What does it feel like when a joke does not win? Like land, jeez.
Like, no, it's okay. Winning is fine when it doesn't land.
Yeah, win and joke.
Kind of like when a question doesn't land, right, Ethan? So sorry.
That did not land.
Yes, it did. Everyone got it in the. Okay, go ahead.
Has anyone ever you look a little bit like a young Stephen Colbert? Have you ever gotten that?
Ethan?
No.
He's an attractive guy. I don't like him, but he's an attractive.
He's put together. He's put together and then he talks. It's kind of like, some of the pop stars from our time, like Britney Spears. She was wonderful when you put her on mute.
Well, yeah. What a shame with Colbert. It really all of them.
It's horrible,
it's
dude.
so tragic that we've lost late night comedy. We've lost, so much. But when a joke doesn't land, it depends. If it's a new joke, you just understand the odds are, probably, I don't know, maybe 70% that it'll land if you're pretty confident.
Mm-hmm.
But you learn how to recover quickly. So sometimes you can double down on the joke bombing, and then you keep going, you keep digging the grave, and then they actually will laugh. So
right, self-deprecation, stuff like that, right?
Yeah, you could get away with a little bit of that, but it's all you might do. I do an hour, 15, an hour and a half on tour. I'm doing 100 jokes, so if 1 or 2 don't land, it's okay. It's more about being excited for like a new idea.
So we were talking about this in pre-show when you were over in England, and why don't you just do if you don't mind, perform? Throw some money at you.
You're talking about my British accent.
Yeah, please do that. That's great.
Yeah, I've been so this is the proper British accent I've been working on for 15 years. I started doing a dialect in college. So here's my British accent. Here we go. Got to get a beer too. It's a beer, so. Thank you so much for having me. Good to be here. Bloody fuck you. Fuck you, Eden. Young Colbert looking like fuck you. Bloody. Death to America. Oh, the whole, the British culture. I'm just doing. That's what you hear when you get off Heathrow Airport.
It's not gonna be a country in 30 years. Japan, first of all, is going to lose about 65% of its population in the next 3 decades, and England and Europe is going to fall and have the 5th Muslim invasion actually take hold, and they're going to have nuclear warheads at that time. So, yay. We have that to look forward to. So when you were in England, how did that play? I heard some laughter. Were there any people out there who clacked off a vest or got, pissed off or anything?
Not really. I did a show in Birmingham, England, which, I didn't know if I had a following there, but there are no white people. I mean, the city's been invaded. It's women. This is what you see. And that's it. Shock. I was in shock. So, not a big crowd at that show.
I bet.
and I got an email from the club that said someone complained and said you are racist, and it turned out to be one of the employees. There was 2 or 3 employees. So my show in London, they were talking about maybe pulling it because they said there's people of color working at that club, and I just like I lost it, and I'll probably shit on them online soon and call it all out. But the crowd loved it. When you remember
Right.
when that was the important part, when it was the audience paying,
Sure.
not the guy bringing you a Diet Coke.
Yeah, I just there's certain things that are off limits in my opinion, and comedy should be one of them.
Yeah.
Interpretive art, music. It's always been controversial. It doesn't matter whether it was Elvis thrusting his hips, or it doesn't matter whether it was, a black musician or NWA or Tupac. But Richard Pryor was controversial. Hell, I mean, Eddie Murphy used to tear into the gays. I mean, he just would tear into everybody. And you had to, and Delirious was great, and everyone kind of just was able to laugh. I mean, but if you look at one of the greatest movies of all time as far as Blazing Saddles, you can't make that movie today. There's no way.
Amazing.
No way. Yeah, it's a great one.
Yeah.
Ethan, you got another one for Ty?
Oh yeah. Number 3. Is it harder to write jokes or perform them?
It's a good question. It might depend on the joke. You have to. You don't have to even write it. You can write it in your head. And, sometimes I'll walk around, I'll start reciting it, and that's enough to bring it on stage and go, all right, there's enough of an idea here. And then you test it out. The crowd might start laughing at stuff you didn't anticipate, but you got to try it in front of, 5 or 10 crowds. Because you might, night number 1, it kills. You go in the next night confident, and then you shit the bed. And
why is that? Is it just momentum? Is it prepping the audience? Is it getting them warmed up and making sure they're fluid, or what?
Gotta get them fluid. It's just a random mix of people. If it's 100 people, it's random mix. If it's New York City, if there's a lot of liberal women there, it could be tight. And not only that, the men they're on dates with are holding
they'll play
back
along.
their laughter.
Yeah.
So that could take the whole show out.
I consider racist and any type of monikers like that badges of honor at this point, because usually it means I don't have an you're too smart for me to have an argument, so I'm just going to go ahead and start attacking your character. It's very similar to, you're fat, you're ugly, you're stupid, you're dumb, you're a retard, all the things that we did when we were younger. And it seems that intellectualism has evolved into this primordial soup of who can be the biggest idiot and retard there is around. And it's a race to the bottom, man. It really is a race to the bottom.
And it's coming from both. I hate to even label people politically. I think that's something I try to not even do. How everything's just boiled down to that. Well, on the right and on the left, it's like, well, that I hope that ends at some point.
Yeah.
But it comes from every side. I'll do a joke about religion, and I'll get people that are probably more classically conservative say I'm horrible. Screw you. I'm unfollowing you. So it's. I always say, if you like comedy, unfiltered comedy, just come see me. I could care less about your politics,
Brian Ellis had a question in regards to getting the timing right. I think it's pretty obvious that timing is paramount. But to you, do you agree with that? Do you think timing is probably one of the most important things you can do when delivering a joke? See, this is good. He's totally. I set him up for this. You know what? You need a prop man. I'm going to be your prop man. I'm seriously. I'm going to do this for you. I just gave that to you. It's just like a slow pitch over the plate. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Seriously.
See what happened? I took a little too much time, and it almost ruined the whole show. We just lost 10,000 people just logged off the live.
I was just going to say that, folks. Thanks for being here tonight. We'll see you next time on the Don't Unfriend Me Show. Appreciate it, and thanks for coming. No, I'm just kidding.
Timing's everything. It is. It's if it could be a difference of a second or not. But I really like seeing the crowd have a good time, so I typically don't take long pauses unless it helps the joke. There's an old playwright, Pinter, and he would write the pause into the script, but the concept is you have to earn it. If you're gonna pause on stage, it has to be earned.
Oh wow, that's smart.
Yeah,
that's really smart. Yeah, decibels reach a certain point. It's interesting. It's a great philosophy. Do you know Stephen Hofstetter?
Yeah, I know of him.
Of him? Have you run across him in any way, shape, or form?
I don't think so.
You need to, and I need you to, because I'm not a comedian, and I have a sense of humor, and I'm pretty quick, but I'm not. I don't go up there to deliver. But if people want to wax intellects, I'm pretty good at that. But Hofstetter came across my page one time, and he's very, very liberal. You know that left and right thing that you were talking about? He is most assuredly a part of that. I'm left.
Oh, I
right,
know, blonde guy or
reddish blonde, and he's an insult
hair,
comic, and
yeah,
he came on my page one time, and he started to play into the political realm, and I'm like, bro, I don't come into your sound box and start making jokes. Don't come in here and try to, have an IQ.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Well, you need to go after him. I would love to see you guys. He's debating everybody now. That's his new shtick, and
I don't. I try to not even talk about other comedians. It's a pet peeve of mine.
Sure.
Seeing other, I'm like, just focus on. Actually, it's good when they do it, because then I can just work and just be funny,
Yeah, I was just thinking of Celebrity Deathmatch. What a great thing that used to be. You said that. You remember Celebrity Deathmatch from MTV? The claymation. They would have like,
yes.
Mother Teresa would fight Charles Manson and shit like that.
Right. The good old days.
The good old days when humor was actually funny. The Apple skit. When you did an impersonation of an Apple person, when I was writing your bio, I couldn't find it. But what was that skit? And can you tell me about? I worked for Apple for about 5.5 years as an executive. So I was wondering, can you remember what that's from?
Yeah, I think if you just type in pretending to work at Apple, let's see.
Okay.
Let's see if it comes up. Pretending to. So basically, I just put on. Yeah, it does come up. There's part.
Okay.
Yeah. I just put on an Apple shirt, and you can see it. There it is.
Okay,
and
I'm gonna get this.
I just worked there for the day, and I made up everything, all the stats on the phone, what the phones do, secret things you can unlock, and I worked at like 4 stores.
Are you shitting me, man? That's so good. Hold on, let me see if I got this. Oh, that is you. Okay, so first of all, the little secret is I worked for Apple, and I did a lot of their customer service. I did a lot of training for their retail. We redesigned and built and put together the stores, specifically at 5th Street, I think is where you're at. So
in New York City.
Yeah, this is great for me. This is great for me, man. I say 5th Street, 5th Avenue, excuse me. So this is great for me. We're gonna show this because why not? Let's see.
Probably the part 1. Make sure it's maybe it should just say pretending to work at Apple, right?
Yeah, I got it. I got part 1. I figured we would start off there. Let me put you in the screen. Let me put you in the screen because we want to make sure you feel inclusive. And
this is an old one. This is old.
Yeah, so I can tell, dude. I wish. Yeah, I can't even imagine that because we're so tight as a crew. How nobody noticed that you were there. All right, let me get you in here real quick. Sorry, I wasn't ready to share a screen, so I just got to get you put in. All right, there it is. All right, let's do this. Let me change the audio, get it into the show. All right, here we go.
How are you doing? Good, you doing browsing? Little ship shop, and you're looking for a pod. This is great because it's got 4,000 megapixels of RAM and 3,000 Skype units, 4,000 extra pixels per second milligram. which is like a total twist up in the technology from last week. You can email, Skype, send dick pics, Facebook, GChat, do all of those things. Try to make the whoosh sound. Can you say whoosh? Whoosh. Try saying to the speaker. Sometimes it works. Yeah, this is the 5S. Tomorrow, this is a secret, they're coming out with the 5Q. And then on Sunday, they're coming out with the 5ZZ. And next Monday, they're coming out with the 5ZQR.
What are those?
They're just slightly more advanced. You know the cloud, it backs up all of your stuff on the computer.
Right.
The cloud. Well, this one has so much cloud, it actually turned into...
So you're wearing the long sleeve blue, blueberry. Where did you get it? Did you get it online, or did you have a friend who worked for Apple?
I think my friend just got it online. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a serious effect. Like Apple's very like anal retentive. They like you get a certain amount of uniforms and you can't go out with your uniform because people get mugged and robbed, and there's just very specific rules. I think it's absolutely great that the store manager was not on the freaking floor at all to go, who the hell are you? I mean, I had 172 employees. I knew every single one of them.
Yeah, someone got in a lot of trouble. I remember I had a friend that was like friend of a friend of the manager, and I got them in some serious trouble.
Oh, it would be because they're very anal retentive. All right, here's the rest
A puddle?
of it.
Oh.
So you can keep your stuff in the cloud, your contacts, but you can keep kind of your secret information. Do you know what I'm saying? In the puddle. Just a quick scan. This is just a quick scan just to see if you're eligible. So all we have to just do is just like a quick retina scan.
For what?
Okay. All right, it says you got great credit, so this all connects right to your info.
Are you kidding?
If you by any chance have syphilis or know anybody who does, we can get you in the back and we can do a test, and you get 75% off. They found out that people from the Apple testing plant may have given polio to somebody, like they actually created the disease itself.
Are you kidding?
Lyme's disease and polio.
Apple created
And syphilis, yeah.
How could that be?
It was from the chemical spills from the warehouses, because it takes a lot of plastic and materials. So just as like a apology to the polio community, we are giving people 65% off. All right, listen, if you pay me cash right now, just put it in my pocket, you can give me $20 and I'll ring you up for that. For this? Yeah. If you got like $50, you could just put it right in my pocket. If you give me $20, give me $5 and if you just put it in my pocket. Or like, do you have like a Sacagawea gold coin or anything? I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna see what's available in the back room, and I'm just gonna start pulling stuff off the shelf and stuffing it into my pants. So it's pretty much whatever I can fit into my pants is what I can hook you up with. So are you interested in? I don't know. I'm not sure. I hope not.
Oh, bro, tell me you went into the break room behind the big silver door.
I should have.
Oh my gosh.
I should have though.
Oh, that's great, dude. Let me get you in here. That's hilarious. Like, that's great stuff. So
I did Whole Foods as well. Worked at Whole Foods.
Oh, that had to be fun.
Same concept.
Did you wear that shirt?
I wore the Whole Foods apron.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
See, I don't.
So
I
had a prank show. I had like a prank show that I was nearly sold as a TV show, and I think I saved all the thing, but it was the same thing. It was me and my friend, who's a white guy, and they said we can't have two white guys, and I just said go F yourself. So that was that. It was gonna be the follow up to Impractical Jokers. It was gonna like replace that show.
It was good, dude. Like the fact that you were in there and you pulled it off, and people are probably like, "Who the hell's that guy?" But you kind of get locked in. You get tunnel vision when you're working at Apple. It's busy. It's always busy. It's always getting pulled in a million different directions. We have a YouTube guy says BD Gaines. If dude with the cowlick and the ugly shirt does another button up, I'll sub and like. BD Gaines, I'm struggling to find out what your name means. I don't understand. Are you a weightlifter or something? I'm a little bit confused with a bicep that's larger than your head. Not sure. Did you want to button up for him or go ahead and talk to BD Gaines at all? Or do you have anything to say to this wonderful gentleman?
He was talking to your son, actually.
Maybe. That's a good point. Ethan, show him your single chest hair. All right. So you got another question?
I think that guy's hitting on me.
I think he is. I think he thinks you're cute. It's the shirt, bro. It plays. You got to get me one of those.
Well, I am staying in the West Village, so I could just walk around like this and fit right in.
Holy Carrie, well, you gotta tuck it in and pull it up the top, dude. You gotta take the bottom and pull it up. And
One of the cheerleaders from The Longest Yard.
yes, the cheerleaders from The Longest Yard. Carrie Rivas says, did you ever think about going blackface?
100%. I will.
Would you?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Have you played around with Obama's impersonation?
What's that?
Have you done Obama's impersonation? Are you able to do Obama?
Did I do? Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I did an Obama last night. I banged the guy one floor up from me.
So, have you ever tried his impersonation at all? Can you do him? You do a lot of other presidents.
His name was Michael.
Oh shit!
So, all right, back to your original. I think I said Michelle Obama was a man on Newsmax or something, and the host was like, "All right, we'll be right back." I haven't been back on that show, but no, I haven't. And back to your original point about what my comedy was like. That was in my head. White guy can't do a black guy, so I never worked on it. But I need to.
You should. Yeah, you should. There's an endless material there. But one day I want to see you in Kenyan blackface doing Obama.
Yeah, I'll do black. I'll probably do. You know how all the podcasters are fighting now?
Yes. Oh God. Yeah.
Everybody, and then they're doing ads.
Yes.
Right? Ben Shapiro's talking about horrible things, and then as we know right now, there's bombs going off in Israel. They're literally like, there's 1,000 bombs. Speaking of bombs, there's a bomb sale over at Giza Sheets. Head over to Giza Sheets. Use code 30dead for 20% off. You're like, bro. I had a joke about him. I said he does so many ads. I bet he would do an ad during a eulogy, and he did an ad eulogizing Lindsey Graham. It came true.
It's no doubt about it. Candace is the same way. I mean, she'll just be like, Charlie Kirk he's dead. He's dead. And then right into her mugs and her T-shirts and her hoodies and everything else. There's a lot of grift. By the way, folks, our donations are running a little low, and we're feeling like we need to do a commercial during this time of sadness. Ethan, why don't you put a couple donations in so we feel better?
There we go.
Are you sick of the podcast bros and this culture of like somehow everything has to be yin and yang, everything has to be a side. You can't express opinions. Yeah. I mean
that's why I'm kind of in no man's land, which is good. I guess I'm probably a political, I'll go where there's a lot. If a Democrat actually cleaned New York City, I'd vote for him. This city's disgusting. It's such a beautiful city, and it's disgusting. So I care more about the balls that somebody has to change things. But yeah, I don't. It's embarrassing. But I will say we have to remember it's the fault of the mainstream media. If the mainstream media didn't become so corrupt, the podcasters would not have taken their place. So
right, that's right. That's right.
I don't really. It's not a surprise. You have someone that was in their garage 5 years ago who's now bigger than all of those news organizations combined. Of course, they're gonna follow their emotion and instinct and wallet. So, I don't really. I'm not surprised, but I don't watch. I don't watch it. I watch it just to get material. But I do want to play all the characters and do a sketch. I would play Ben. I'd probably, do Candace in blackface, and honestly, I don't think she would even care. So that
no, she would just call you a Jew and get it over with. That's it. That's the worst thing that could happen to you. She's like,
as long as she tags me in the video, I'm fine.
All right, listen, fucker. It was one time, okay? I don't need this attitude on air. We talked about this. I don't understand how they can sleep at night when you tie your art and your profession and your skill set to the dollar. we all know you're making money and you're doing this for money. Your comedy is about money, artwork. It doesn't matter what your career is. You're a lawyer, a doctor. But when you tie your scruples and your ethics that's associated with that employment and that work that you do, it devalues the quality of what you do. I don't care what profession it is. And this is why late night's no longer funny. It's not that Colbert isn't a hilarious guy. It's not that Jimmy Kimmel can't be funny. It's just that they are so myopic in their viewpoints and they just pick the low-hanging fruit, and there's nothing truly monumental about their comedy. It's just lowbrow drudgery, and that's successful when you're that type of comedian. But when you go to late night, you're not actually. It's just like, fuck, man, I'm so sick of hearing about this. Can you talk about anything else? You know what I mean?
It's the DEI hiring as well. It's forced hiring. They're not writing those jokes. So when you say fuck this white guy can't, like it or not, the whole writing staff of Seinfeld was all happened to be straight white males.
Yeah.
They were hilarious. And I'm not saying there couldn't have been a brilliant black woman writing, but when you get rid of all of them, you get the garbage on Colbert and Kimmel and all that.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I want to just hit it one more time for everybody. It's at Ty the Fish. Go on X, go on Facebook, go on everything. Robert Petrowski gave $25. Thank you so much. Great show, he says. Darby Carlton,
Thanks,
before
Robert.
that, gave $50. Thank you guys so much for the donations. We appreciate you. They can go to tylerfischer.com. You got some tour dates coming up. We know you're going to be in Texas. You're going to be in Arizona. You're going to be in California. You're going to be in Tennessee. Where else am I missing?
Tennessee, San Jose, Brea, California, Austin, Texas, Dallas, Texas, and I always add new dates, so I have an email list on there, and live in Portland. It's my best special yet, but I'm in YouTube jail, so if you want to go watch that, leave a comment. That'd be great.
All right, so they go over to YouTube, and it was the clip that we watched a portion of that special.
That's 1 minute out of a full hour. So I have 60 of those jokes on there. Yeah.
Great. Everybody needs to go and watch it. Absolutely 100%. Go and watch it. Go download it. Brother, sincerely, a lot of humor, a lot of jokes, a lot of all that. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. It was really stand up of you to come on here and spend some time with us. There is one question that Ethan has to ask. It's important, and it's something that we've always done, and I hope you can take just a minute to do that. So
Absolutely.
Ethan's going to drop the bomb on this and ask you the only question that matters on the Don't Unfriend Me Show. Every single guest has answered it. Right now, I think there is 9 in the row have answered this one way, which is always a good thing. So here it is.
No, it's AIDS. It is AIDS.
It's AIDS.
Oh, sorry. Shit.
Sorry. We'll get to that in a second. Ethan, go ahead.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
And we want you to take some time on this. And because my wife Olivia is watching right now, she's specifically waiting because she is a pineapple person. And I think
the pineapple has a lot of droplets on it, and if you take a bite, the juice can infect your sinuses. Yes, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to be on this.
Son of a... Can't win them all, Ethan. I mean, you can't win them all. I mean, what do you want me to say? It would have been 10 in a row, but you know what? Oh, I don't know what to say. It's fine.
Hey,
you didn't ruin anything. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't take it personal or anything. Yeah. It's not important for you to get the right answer.
You don't know how that pizza identifies.
That's right. That's right. Listen, brother, thank you for coming on. We really appreciate you. And we're going to do all we can to continue to push traffic your way. We always give the final minute to everybody. But once again, thanks for being a good sport, spending some time with my boy. He's usually not on the show. So we love that you are a part of it. So last minute goes to you, my friend. You can tell the audience anything you want, and then we'll let you go and get out of here and go have some fun tonight.
Yeah, thank you for having me again. Seriously. My agent did said this. He said this was the Theo Vaughn podcast. So, but I was available, and I appreciate you guys. And come see a show. All right, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Okay, so take Warp Speed.
take a shot. We'll get boosted up, and we're gonna have a lot of good times. We got Maduro, and we're gonna get you. We got Maduro so quick, then we're getting Venice. We're getting everybody. So come out to the show, get your boosters, and make sure you triple mask. All right.
I'll see you guys soon, and thank you guys again. Congrats on all the success.
Hey, brother, thank you, and good luck to you. God bless, my friend. Thanks for
Thank
being
you.
on tonight.
Thanks for thank you guys. All right, gotta go. Look, come on. Chill.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ty the Fish, fun interview. I'm so glad we got him on. He's a good sport. What'd you think of him, man?
He was funny. I liked his impressions.
Yeah, they're pretty good, aren't they? He's
Yeah.
quick-witted. It's his humor is Dennis Miller like. It's you can't be a knucklehead. You got to be able to pay attention. Because he slides the jokes in, and I think he curtails his humor to his audience and the people who are around. So I don't think he probably goes into super highbrow comedy in certain areas, but he's a smart guy, super intelligent, remembers quite a bit, and to be able to switch into those different personalities, it's pretty incredible. What was his best impersonation?
His Trump one was really good, but I liked his Biden. His Biden was really good.
Yeah, Biden was good too. He's pretty good at what he does. Yeah, it was pretty fun. Folks, right now we are at 75 to goal. We appreciate it. Sometimes we hold back on donations during that time. So if you haven't had a chance, go to thedumbshow.com/donate. And if you also have not been over to thedumbshow.com, we sell shirts, we sell hats, coffee, all that type of stuff. You go to thedumbshow.com as my wife is presenting the stuff right now. Save 10% by putting in code DUMB10. And as we said, hats, coffee, shirts, everything else. Yeah, they were all pretty good. He's a good dude, very, very smart.
Yeah.
I think he's a pretty funny guy. So let's get into a little bit of the show now. We are going to kick over to Front Royal here in a little bit. We've got some pretty good numbers over on Rumble and some decent numbers over here. And we're gonna kind of just talk about a few things that are going around in the world. The bathroom creeper. We had a chance to watch this video. And this is just weird. So
Yeah.
you guys enjoy this, and we'll talk about it. Here it is.
Is that man still in there? It's a man in that last stall.
So this is Houston, and it looks like a Buc-ee's bathroom to me. I could be wrong, but it does. And I guess there was a guy in a stall, and he's not playing a very convincing woman with the beard. But here it is.
He just peeked out when I walked in. I'm trying to see if he came out, like if he got a child with him or something. You're in the ladies' bathroom. You can't be in there. You need to leave.
They're playing Dexter's theme song. It's like the serial killer TV show Dexter in the background.
You sure?
I don't know what's up with all the gunshots and shit. So, bro, what the hell's that about? Either that guy has just got a oh shit, wrong one. Hold on. He's got a very strange disposition and fetish to see. I mean, that's gross.
Yeah,
and like, what benefit is in there to be in there? Nothing good happens in the woman's bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't done retail yet or restaurants, but I had to clean those bathrooms, and everyone's like, "Oh, men's restrooms are disgusting." Ladies, you have the shit that's in your bathrooms. No
pun intended.
Right, it is disgusting. Like, I don't know, like, you guys don't even aim for the toilet, and you hover over the toilet, and like, at least we can direct our flow, you know. We can aim the Death Star at a certain spot, and the yellow stream comes out, and it's just like direct hit. You guys are like, just, it's like, remember those old fountains with the clown hat you'd put on it and it'd shoot up and you could run through the water? That's what, it's gross. Women, they leave their toilet paper all over the place, and it's nasty. Let me ask you a question. If if you saw a man leave a woman's restroom who looked like that, would you say anything?
Yes.
What would you say? Well, he's a big dude, so you'd probably say something when I'm there.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, there was a man in the woman's bathroom, and he might be a creep. So just want to let you know.
So let me ask you this. Now we're going to get pretty philosophical here. What bothers you about it?
I mean, like, it's a man in a woman's bathroom, though. It's
Right.
only it's like women only. It's pretty clear right there. And
So what if he was wearing a pink shirt? Would that change it?
no.
No.
He's still a man.
He's still a man. And what if he shaved?
Still a man.
What if he put on a wig?
Still a man.
What if he had fake boobs? The answer
Still
is
a man,
still,
but still not a man at the same time.
Right, I understand. But so scientifically, still a man.
Yeah, still a man.
From a genealogical perspective,
Mhm.
a man. From a mental perspective,
Not
they're
a man.
they're a retard.
Yeah.
So that's what I don't understand with liberals. So if you ask them this question, are you okay with a man with a beard and a baseball cap going into a women's restroom? Like, of course not. Okay, so what you're saying is that the entire makeup of a woman is a dress and some lipstick. That's like, can you imagine me saying that to your mom? Mom, you go to your mom. Dad said that the only thing you need to be a woman is to have boobs and some lipstick. How quickly do you think it would take for her to shoot me in the face?
Not long.
No. So this is the argument, and it stalls on. It has no merit. Is I don't care how they dress. I don't care what they look like, because the moment that person has a beard and a baseball cap, you're going to say, get out of this restroom. And you saw how those people reacted. But the funny thing is, I guarantee at least one of those people was probably a liberal. And if it was a trans woman, nobody would care. And it's interesting, don't you think?
Yeah.
Here's one that we found. Folks, $75 donations. Ethan is taking care of donations tonight. So if you want to make Ethan feel very, very special, go ahead and donate at thedumbshow.com/donate. And listen, it doesn't need to be, the last 2 donations we've had have been very big. $5, $10, doesn't matter, a couple dollars, whatever you have to help out the show, we appreciate it because we're funded directly by you. Prayer interruption. Let me ask you a question. If someone came into our church, would that bother you? And started interrupting us during prayer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it matter what religion it is?
No.
No. I mean, any religion. So even though I don't like the Muslim religion, I don't like the way it's coming into the United States, and I certainly don't like their beliefs towards Christians. It's not that I have a problem with people with prayer. It's their doctrine within that prayer and the fact that they hate Christians and label them as the infidel. And I still think that if people are praying and they are facing the sun and they're kneeling down, that interrupting their prayer is wrong. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's wrong. Even no matter what religion, it doesn't matter. Like, interrupting prayer is just wrong. You could be screaming, you could be talking. It's still as bad. Like, just wait till it's done, or just wait till mass or the prayer is just over.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see the point in you skipping 15 minutes and just interrupting that.
Yeah.
Like, it's wrong either way.
I think so too. Brian Ellis, we are about 10% containment between the three main fires now. My gosh, man. We said a prayer for you last night. We'll say it again for you tonight. He's over in Eastern Washington, and they're having terrible fires over there, and it's bad. So, Brian, we're thinking about you, and I hope you're okay, man, and I hope you guys are safe. Here is the video that kind of sparked some curious conversation.
Every tongue shall confess, every knee shall bow that Jesus Christ is Lord.
Come closer so you can get me good.
Look at the Kaaba. Observe. Kaaba 2.0. 2.0. Don't give me that Alhamdulillah baloney. This is about Jesus. The message.
Oops.
We're going to hold right here because Olivia is calling, and she's going to be joining us here in just a second. Let's finish this conversation.
Jesus Christ is Lord. Muhammad is dead. He's in a grave. Jesus is alive. You need Jesus.
Muhammad is in hell.
You're gonna burn in hell. You need to repent. You need to get saved and set free. Jesus Christ is coming soon. Take that towel off of your head. Hey. Take that towel off of your head. Watch your mouth. Repent. You need to repent. Repent, you child of the devil.
There you go. Let him go.
Let him go. You're assaulting him, man.
Religion of peace, huh?
You wanna go to jail? You wanna kill me? You wanna chop my head off?
Religion of peace. Religion of peace, huh? Did we put our hands on you? Did we touch you? No, but that's what you did.
What's up with that?
That's assault. That's assault. This isn't harassment. Harassment, this is free speech.
What are you crying for?
We get you Muslims don't like free speech. That's what we say.
Your book tells you to fight those who don't believe in Allah.
So he's a good Muslim, you're not.
Because your book tells you to do it. You're about to do the Quran circle and recite the exact thing that he did because your God is the devil and you're going to hell unless you repent and accept Jesus. Jesus saved and defeated death. Muhammad threatened with death.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? This is Islam right here. This is Islam right here. That's Islam right there. Violent.
No self-control.
You need to go back to Mecca, go to Saudi Arabia, where you can put your hands on anybody you want for offending you. But in America...
Yeah. Let's just get a quick reaction to that, because that's not the Christianity that I believe in.
No.
I may not agree with Muslims, but there's a lot of people I don't agree with, and I'm certainly not going to do any of those type of things in that situation. I think it's an embarrassment. I think not all Muslims are evil, not all Arabs are evil, and for anyone to say that it's a new form of hatred. That's older than everybody in existence, and it's been going on for thousands of years. And the fact that we're still doing this and still getting ourselves, who gives a shit what somebody believes? Now, the moment that you try to tell me that I can't believe in Jesus Christ, or try to disparage me because of my Christianity, then I will defend myself with vigor, and I will fight to the death. But I'm not going to go out looking for it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's get to Mom. She just jumped in, and Olivia, we're very disappointed to announce that Tyler Fischer loves pineapple on pizza. So I didn't know he was gay when we booked him, but you know,
I know. I saw it. I saw it when he said he liked pineapple.
I told him, I'm like, she's watching. I promise you, he was great. He's a good guy. Really nice guy, and we enjoyed having him. What's going on over?
I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah. It was funny. He's funny. Ethan had a good time. He was laughing. We had fun.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk to Mom. What's going on in Front Royal there, Livy?
All right. Well, the vote was from 4 to 8 for the recall vote. We got here 6:10 or something.
Would you explain
and
to
the
everybody?
line,
Would you explain to everybody, first of all, why you're there and what it's about, so we
Yes.
can have that conversation?
Okay, so a few months ago, Scott Lloyd, who was running for the RNC chair for Warren County, came on because there was basically a fraudulent vote in Warren County, that the sheriff and her husband were here basically bullying people. The sheriff's husband was standing at the door, not letting people in to vote, but letting Democrats in, not letting registered Republicans in. And it was just a whole big thing. And Scott Lloyd ended up appealing it, winning, and this is the revote. And
Okay.
it's completely different. It's not a mass meeting. It's like a regular vote. So it's at a gym in Warren County, and you line up, you go in, you give your ID, and you can vote. And I actually got to go inside and take a little bit of video. I didn't really talk to anybody as far as people who voted, but I talked to Scott. I talked to Matt Purdy from Breitbart News, talked to him for quite a bit, talked to the lead dude who's in the 6th district who's running the election. I talked to him. His nickname's Doc, and he was really cool.
How was
And
Matt
then
Purdy?
the official election dog, Frankie, who was a beagle, who's really cool too.
Oh, cool. How was Matt
But-
Purdy?
He's great. We talked for quite a while, and he's going to come on the show. I just got to send him some dates. So him and
good.
Olivia, I think, will be here. So
You
and
know-
he
you
said
know
he'll
Nick
come in
Freitas.
studio.
You know, Nick Freitas signed on with the Blaze, right?
No, I didn't.
He did. So he's now going to be on the Blaze. So, and Purdy writes for the Blaze. So we got to figure out how to make that happen. All right. So what else? So what's going on? The election started at 4:00, and it just polls just closed.
Polls closed at 8, and they were it was run very well. They had somebody in the middle who was making sure everything went smoothly. If the rules are, if you have voted in as a Democrat in the last 2 primaries, you were not able to vote, period.
Oh,
If you
no way.
voted in, there's really no way to, uh, I guess, track if you have voted
Tuesday's election.
as a Democrat in a general election, but
Right.
in the last 2 primaries, a Democrat. Now, if you have only voted in one primary as a Democrat, you can go and basically renounce your loyalty to the Democratic Party, sign up as a Republican to vote here and vote today. So you can do that. So I'm pretty sure there probably were some Democrats that voted, but they have to denounce the Democrat Party and can't vote in the next Democratic primary because of it.
How many people showed
I
up?
don't know if anyone's gonna. There was hi.
Hi, Hayden.
There was a hi.
Hello.
There was a ton. I mean, the line inside. I'll have to send you the video. The line inside probably was a good 75 to 100 people, and when we got here, there had to be at least another 100, 150 people outside.
There were a lot of people.
A lot of people.
Did you
And there
do
were
any
people,
did you do any exit interviews and kind of get hey, would you want to share? You can do
No,
that.
I didn't.
You can
I
do
know,
that,
but
though.
I didn't. I was talking to Matt and I was talking to Scott. Scott said he'll talk. He's just inside. They're counting votes right now, and they are
Yeah.
going to have the count now. I talked to the lead commissioner guy, whatever. They are counting tonight. They will have an answer. If it's within 5%, they're going to recount, but they're going to have an answer tonight. He said we will have a chair tonight.
This is kind of exciting, huh?
Yeah.
God, I
Yeah,
hope
and
that.
then Scott said he'll come back down and come on afterwards. But Georgie Porgy's here. So
Did
I didn't get
Georgie
to meet
Porgy
him, but I
talk to
see
you?
him.
You should go talk to
No.
him and say, "Hey, Matt Speer says hello, my husband." He says, "You
I-
should go
I
get him.
was going
You
to.
should go
I
put
was-
him on right now and tell him."
Oh my
hey,
gosh,
I'm
wait,
right.
can we?
I thought
Wait,
you just
no,
go,
I'm so serious.
My
Can
dad,
we?
just go there and say, "My dad said that you were going to show up at his house, but you never called. He's right here if you want to talk to him."
Oh my gosh, wait, can I? I'll actually do it.
Go for it.
I swear I'll do
flip
it.
the camera.
No, how are we feeling?
I don't know. It's hard to gauge. I mean, the people I've talked to who were in Scott's camp said that they saw a lot of Catholics in the crowd carrying rosaries, and Scott's got a huge email list. So I don't know. It's really hard to gauge.
There
And-
were a lot of Catholics too.
yeah, and Scott's Catholic. So it's hard to gauge who, but we'll see. I mean, I know Mr. Silek was, styling in a flag belt and, like
Such a
super
douche.
short, tight shirt. Yeah, pretty much.
I received a bunch of emails.
Sheriff managed to get at the final vote table, but there was somebody else watching her. So she got there. Don't ask me how, but she managed to get there. And then somebody thought I was 25. So, I'm
Oh,
just,
someone thought, oh my gosh. So I went to the bathroom and we were in the voting area and I went to the bathroom and I'm walking back in. Voting had closed by now, but I'm walking back in through the exit because the bathroom was by the exit. And this guy stops me and he's like, "Ma'am, have you already voted?" And I was like, no. And he was like, "Okay, if, polling's closed, you have to leave. You can't come in. This is through the exit." And I was like, "Oh no, I'm 16. That's my mom right there." And he was like, "No, you have to go." And I was like, "No, we run a podcast. We're here with the pod. It's a whole thing." And then my mom was cracking up. Didn't come and get me. I had to save myself. This guy was gonna call the cops.
but someone thought I was like 24, 25 when I introduced Hayden, said, "That's my daughter." And he goes, "You're not old enough to have a teenage daughter." And I'm like, "No, I'm old enough." And he
Okay,
goes,
you tell that little.
thought
You
you were
find me
like
that prick.
24,
I want to talk to
25.
him right now. Like, listen, asshole, stop hitting on my
He
wife.
had a really cute dog.
Frankie, I have
He
a
had
picture.
a really cute dog.
Okay, good.
Oh,
That's
so
fine.
what I was going to tell you is the Warren County county clerk went on her Facebook page today, and in front of the county building, clearly says Warren County, says "Vote for Silek," and put it on her Facebook page today. And Matt Purdy got the video and sent it to me, so I have it, so I can send it to you. But
Well,
yeah,
one thing-
she needs to be recalled or something, because that's
One
totally
thing that we
illegal.
didn't tell everybody was the fact that they took the ballots that night and destroyed them.
Mhm.
They
Oh, and
destroy-
he's here. I met him too, the guy who destroyed them.
So Olivia, listen, you guys, once again, we don't do this just for money. We do this because we care about our community. We care about Virginia. But Olivia drove an hour and a half to Front Royal. She won't be back until after 10:30 tonight, more than likely. The donations help. We want to go out and start doing reporting like this. We want to fly to places. We want to go and make an impact. But without donations, we can't do it. So we would appreciate it if you like the show, you're liking what you listen to, you like what we're doing tonight. The best way to help us out is donations. It makes a difference and it impacts the show and allows us to keep doing what we're doing. So anything else going on out there besides that? We're going to have an answer here shortly.
No, I mean, the camps are breaking down. I mean, the Silent camp was actually pretty big. There's quite a few people in there. But funny, I walked in and there's 2 tents, and I took pictures, but there's 2 tents, and you can clearly see which one's the Scott Lloyd one. And I walk in because I want to set up our chairs. And I walk in, I'm like, excuse me. And she goes, oh, you're Olivia. And I'm like, holy cow, they know me. Oh, my goodness. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Scott left his phone and someone thought I was his daughter.
Oh, someone thought Hayden was Scott's daughter.
Okay, I don't know what the is going on in Front Royal, but this needs to stop now. I don't know what you're doing, Olivia.
I was sitting there and Mom was back here. It was literally like 5 minutes ago. I was sitting there and someone was like, hi, are you Scott's daughter? I was like, no, I'm Matthew and Olivia's daughter. We run a podcast. We're here for that. And they were like, oh, okay. Is this his phone? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what his phone looks like.
So show us the tents. Let's take a look at these tents.
Well, they already took them down. They took them down. Let me see. How do I flip the camera?
Nice. Just turn it around. Just turn it around.
Okay.
That's
so that was it.
Ethan's like, oh God, Mom. So okay. Where's Matt? Where's Matt Purdy?
Let me see. But he's on. I just got.
Holy shit! You got to stop moving. Hey, you're moving around too much. You're breaking it up.
Take me to
Sorry,
your
I'm walking.
What is this?
You don't have to keep walking. You don't go ahead and put that in.
I don't know where he's at. He's probably inside.
Okay, so Scott said that he'll come on again. Wherever you were,
yeah,
go back.
Said he would.
Wherever you were, go back. We have you need to stop moving. Freeze. Stay still. Let this.
Sorry.
No, it's not yet. It's getting there. Just don't move anymore. Stop moving.
Okay.
Okay. So what else do we need to know? We know that Blaze Media is there. Reporters from Blaze. This was a huge video that went viral for me and introduced us to Matt Purdy and Scott Lloyd. I must have received 50 emails today from Virginia. Vicky Cook says, nice meeting Olivia. There it is. Vicky said she met you tonight. Were you too busy playing around with another man or something? Like it sounds like you did you not
I met a
meet
lot of people.
Well, Vicky said Vicky says
Vicky.
Vicky says it's nice meeting Olivia. So I received a ton of emails today with people talking about the things that you were talking about with county clerk, but also with people making posts and removing them and kicking them out of the group. JD Stillwell donated. It says, great guest. Great questions. And thanks to Olivia and Hayden for reporting at Front Royal. Matt, great job managing the madness. No, this is fun. Like I want to do this. I want to, this is great. This is something that we should do more often, and especially local stuff like this is get you ladies out there and go and do that. Ethan, did you have any questions for Mom or Hayden?
No.
All right, so
You look very grown up and handsome, Ethan.
Doesn't
You
he?
fit
Doesn't he?
right into the show.
Yeah, he's done very well. He hasn't talked a lot because, you got to keep it moving, but he's contributing on the videos. So why don't we do this? We're going to keep playing some videos. Vicky Cook says she likes pineapple on pizza. Okay. You know what,
Yes.
Vicky, we liked you until we're just kidding. So when Ty did that, Ethan and I were just like, bro, seriously?
Didn't you see me? I was watching and I made a comment on Facebook.
No, I blocked you. So I don't know.
Of course you did.
All right. So why don't you do me a favor?
As soon as they come out, I will call you back whenever I see Matt Purdy or when Scott comes out again.
That sounds great.
We'll call back.
Okay. All right. Rock and roll. Appreciate it.
All right. Love you.
Love you too.
Love y'all. I'll see you in a few.
Yep. Call us back.
Love you.
Will do. Love you.
So that's fun. We should do that more often. Do you have to go somewhere?
Yeah. No.
You got to go potty. Yes. All right, go do that. So Olivia and Hayden are going to be back, and they're going to go ahead and give us the update on what's going on, and we'll have an idea of who won the election because we need to know. Bye. All right, so this is a good time to do a quick little break. Everyone can go potty and whatever, so we can go ahead and do this. Matt, have you found any real intel on the Alpha Gal thing with the tickets? With the ticks? I mean, you hear weird crap online. No one knows what to believe. Riley, I haven't. And if you sent me something, can you please send it to me again? I get a lot of stuff. And unfortunately, I must have missed that. I know you've asked me twice. Can you send that to me again tonight? And I promise you I will read it. Also, John David Gregory sent us The Faceless Man. So we're super excited about this. If you haven't been to Amazon, go take a look and go pick up The Faceless Man by John David Gregory. I'm excited to read it, but he sent us the hardcover today, and we're pretty excited about it. Folks, we'll be right back. Stay with us. Don't leave. Don't leave. We're coming right back. It only takes a couple minutes to get through this video, but it also helps you understand why donations are so important to the show. Here it is.
What the hell is that? It's a boy on a broom? Well, don't open the window. Bloody hell!
Muggles, I'm sorry for using magic outside of Hogwarts, but I'm in dire need. Have any of you Muggles seen my golden ball?
Did you just say he's looking for his gold balls? I think he said golden ball.
Right you are. You two are very bright witches.
You really are the brightest witch of your age.
Did he just call us bitch? It's a Harry Potter movie. You have to keep it PG-13.
You know my name? I am Harry Potter. That means you know where it is.
No, we haven't seen it.
Well, you can buy a new one at the Dumb Show. You get 10% off for using code DUMB10.
Bloody brilliant! 10 points to Gryffindor.
Did he just call us Griffin whores?
If you want to take part in more adventures, you too can donate to The Dumb Show. You can go to thedumbshow.com/donate. We take PayPal, Venmo, credit card, and you can even send us an owl at P.O. Box 2, Round Hill, Virginia 20142. Please make sure to leave your name and a message, and we will share it on the next show. Live weekdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And remember, oh, them Dumbledore sent you too.
Okay, seriously? What's a fumble sore?
Loretta says, is everyone avoiding lettuce like me? I'm only doing the bag stuff right now. I'm staying away from it like the plague because I don't want to get the case of the shits. I apologize. $90 is where we're at, folks. Thank you for taking a second watching the video. Ethan's going to come right back. He's going to the toity. Here's that video that Olivia was talking about in regards to the county clerk and recorder's office taking sides in this. Her name is Angie Vickers Moore. And here she is using her office to politic, it looks like. Watch this, and we will go from there. And if anyone's watching us who is from the Front Royal area, you're certainly welcome to call us if you want to and let us know if you have done something like this and you want to tell us why, or if you're from that area and you completely disagree with us, we'd also like to know. Here it is.
My name is Angie Moore, Republican-elected Clerk of the Circuit Court for Warren County. I am asking you to support David Silik as Chair of the Warren County Republican Committee. The reason I support David is simple. The previous leadership of the WCRC did not follow the Republican Party of Virginia rules, period. They declined to support the Republican primary.
Kimberly Ann, you're right. So that is, I was wondering why he didn't sign it. Sorry. Kimberly Ann's like, Matt, that's the one I bought for the show for the end of the year. Thank you, Kimberly Ann. When I get his copy, I know he put it in the mail. I will grab that one. That is the one. I thank you so much. I was wondering, like, why would he not sign it? He told me he signed it. And he was so excited about the signature. Thank you. That makes complete sense now. I will put this in the end of the year raffle. Thank you for helping and donating to the end of the year raffle. Here's the rest of this video of Angie, who is a person endorsing another Republican candidate from her position as county clerk.
Board of Supervisors candidates for the Happy Creek District during the November 2020 campaign. This was a decision that was challenged by the common sense contingent in attendance at the last regularly scheduled WCRC meeting and sadly voted down. With a committee that ignored the rules and direction of the RPD, I knew then that the committee was in critical need of new leadership and direction. David Silik has proven that he is indeed that leadership. With David at the helm, the WCRC was able to execute organization and excitement that hadn't been present during the previous leadership. These are simply facts. Please come out today to the Warren County Health and Human Services Complex.
Angie, I find it hard to find you credible when you have
block,
to
block,
read.
block. It's not even worth my time.
Go figure. Candace is right behind her.
Block. It's just the most obvious.
When you actually have to read off a teleprompter for a teleprompter to endorse a human being, to me, that is a little bit strange. And you read everything word for word. And it's interesting. You even read his name, David Silik. It's almost like that was prepared for you. You can endorse political candidates as county clerk, but you're not supposed to use government email, staff, equipment, offices, public money, pressuring employees to support, suggesting that the clerk's office itself made the endorsement. And that is where, in my opinion, you broke the rules, because you identified yourself as a county clerk, which puts that in official capacity of your role. You're addressing the populace as the county clerk, and you're endorsing a candidate, which is specifically against the rules. So these are the type of things that have made people question the integrity of these elections. Remember this. Virginia Code 15.2 and 15.12.2. Thank you for the donation, Donald Moran. $25. Y'all are keeping my chin up. Thank you, Donald. We appreciate you very, very much. But campaigning while on duty and in official capacity is frowned upon. An elected clerk generally has broader freedom to endorse personally, but an employee should be especially careful about using their title. That violates the Federal Hatch Act, which is the first thing I thought of. I'm going to obviously encourage anyone who is in support of any candidate to obviously speak your mind, but you did it in official capacity as a county clerk and recorder. That is a no-no and violates the Hatch Act. So there's some problems there. Olivia has some videos for us. This is fun, dude. I like this stuff. You want to call this one out, buddy?
Yep. Catherine Sidman. Thanks, Olivia, for covering the vote. Love you all.
Well, thank you, Catherine. We appreciate you. That puts us where, E? Tell them where we're at.
$125.
$125. We're a little bit over a third there. Is that everything? I think we had another one.
Nope.
No, we didn't.
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. Here's some of the images that we got from this. Let's see. Oh, there's a puppy. So cute. No, Ash, we're not talking about you. That's a cute beagle. That's a cute puppy. Let's see what else we got. There's Mr. Scott Lloyd talking to somebody. Good stuff. And then we got a couple of videos too. So Olivia did a good job. Let's see the first one.
Yes, they said I can video in here. It is 8 o'clock, and people are still in line to vote.
All right, still in line to vote. Let's kick back over to Olivia. She just came in. We've got some more videos and stuff to show you, but first we'll find out what the heck is going on.
Hi, Mom.
Well, she's not on the screen yet. There.
Oh.
Let's just hold on. Gosh. Tell you what, this Ethan is just he's got starstruck. He thinks he's so high maintenance celebrity. All right, let me get this over here. And let's drop him in and find out what we're doing. There it is. And who is here? Let's see. Oh, what's going on, everybody? What are we doing?
Mr. Matt.
We're straight chilling.
Yeah, Mr. Matt Purdy is on with us.
How's it going, Matt?
Mr. Purdy, great to meet you, man. Put a face to a name. How are you, brother?
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure and honor. Thanks for having me on. And holding the fort down and sending your family out here to cover this. I love your family studio operation here. It's the real deal. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
brother. Listen, I want to congratulate the Blaze and team for getting Nick Freitas. I think that's a pretty huge score. And I think he was wanted by a lot of people. So having Nick over there is a pretty cool thing, right? And that's, I know you're Breitbart, but I'm just saying.
I didn't even know he was here. Is he here?
No. But
Not
he's
here,
actually
but he's in the
he got signed on by the
Oh.
Blaze, and I just got the information. I know you're Breitbart, but I thought that was kind of cool to see Nick Freitas out of politics, and now he's going to be into doing this for a living. So we're pretty excited, dude. Tell us what's going on over there. How's Scott doing? What's the pulse? How are you feeling? Do you think this is something that's going to go favorable or not?
Yeah, so it's really hard to tell. I mean, what you did see is there's a massive amount of people here. The line was going out the door the entire time from 4 p.m. Up until like maybe the last few minutes of the election time. So I think we're talking about close to 1,000 people were voting in this election as compared to the previous mass meeting, which was somewhere around 450-ish, more or less.
Right.
Is there a way to tell where it's going? It's hard to say. I've seen a lot of like scapulars and rosaries. I've also seen some coexist sticker, bumper sticker in a car, and I'm like, okay, I know what that's about.
Yeah, we lost that one.
That's not.
That's
not Scott Lloyd.
Did they have the Star of David cut out of it on the coexist? Because that would tell you right there that they were liberals.
I don't know. I didn't look that closely. I just saw the usual brain rot coexist font, and I was like, my brain doesn't need to retain this. So
right.
So I moved on. But
let me ask a quick question. The county clerk recorder came out today and used her name and title in the front of her video, in front of her building. And that looks like official capacity to me, and I believe that violates the Hatch Act. She was in official capacity when she did that. Using her title is forbidden to do so. What's your read on this?
Yeah, this is pretty interesting. So I looked at that video and I screenshot it. I downloaded it just in case she has buyer's remorse.
Right.
You always do that, guys. If you see something that seems off or weird or wrong, download it right away, okay? I'm sure Matt would say the same thing.
Yes,
but
yes.
No, I had an interaction with her, and she was in line near me, and I was walking the line. And she goes, "Hi, Matthew Purdy," and I'm like, "Hey, how's it going? Who are you?" Because I wanted to confirm, And she's like, "You should know who I am." And I was like, "I actually do know who you are. You're the clerk of court." And I was like, "Actually, I have a question for you. Do you think it's appropriate for you to endorse a candidate?" And I was trying to ask her the question, but she started immediately walking, she was walking away and ignoring me. And then she passed by again. I said, "Hey, would you like to do an interview with Breitbart News?" And
she
talk
just
about
took it.
stuff. And she's like,
she just took it. She just took it down.
Yeah, and so she, yeah, did she really?
Yeah, I just played it 2 minutes ago, and they're all watching, right? So there's a ton of people from Front Royal watching.
Oh, that's fascinating.
She just took it down. I just went back to it to screenshot her image, and it just was pulled down. Here it is. Says this content isn't available at the moment.
This is amazing, guys. This is why we do this, guys. This is why we're on the front lines. This is why he sent his wife here to cover everything, right? Because this is how important it is. This man is putting his family to work for the country. But this is why this is why we do this, because these people do not want accountability. They want to get away with helping their friends for whatever benefits they want, or to get whatever they want out of it. And then the second that there's a little bit of accountability it shows up, they're going to run and hide, right? They're like cockroaches.
Dude,
So,
she took that.
yeah.
She took that down right quick. I mean, lickety split.
That's
She pulled
amazing.
that down.
I love
Yeah.
it. But
Yeah.
too bad we downloaded it. So I mean,
Well, and we also
it'd be
quoted
like that
that.
sometimes.
And now you can't go ahead and say you have plausible deniability and didn't know, because you obviously watched it on the show. You were warned. As soon as I quoted the statute in the Hatch Act and the actual code, you pulled it down. So now not only are you wrong, but you were aware that you were wrong. And instead of going ahead and making some sort of apology or contrition for your actions, you decided to try to hide it. And unfortunately, this isn't the guy over here who's going to allow you to do that. So I'll just kind of hand it off to him to write an article about it.
This is why we do what we do, right? Now, I film the stuff, but Olivia will probably write something up. But no, it's interesting. She's sitting. She was sitting feet away from the ballot counting table, and along with the sheriff and Silik. And I don't know how the vote's going to turn out, but I will say that Willie Deutsch is doing a good job. The 6th district people are doing a good job of managing it.
Good.
It's not gonna prevent all Democrats from voting, because if a Democrat's voted in a general election, there's no way to track that. So these guys can't, they won't know for sure. But if they voted in 2 Democrat primaries or more, they will not be allowed to vote, is what I've been told, and what I got on video of Willie Deutsch saying to the other election officials. So we'll see how it turns out. It doesn't it doesn't stop certain Democrats from being able to vote if they haven't voted in the primary. So we don't really know, this is not going to be a secure situation until the RPV in the state of Virginia, have registered, parties essentially for voting. Because as long as you have the situation that we have now, where Democrats can vote in Republican primaries and whatnot, we're going to have them interfering in our elections constantly.
Yeah.
Why? Especially in these red areas, they have to, because they don't have a say in a red county. So they have to infiltrate the Republican Party, and they're happy to do it.
It's interesting because I think Scott knows that this is the way it's set up.
Too.
Yeah, everyone get in here.
Yeah,
I think Olivia, I think Scott knows that having this solved tonight isn't going to happen. I think Scott's biggest bone of contention is you didn't allow everyone to vote. And we know people were turned away, and people specifically who were supporting Silik, literally what they did was throttle and stopped people and even intimidated them from being able to come in. And when you put a guy like George, who is a very robust man in more ways than just height, but also his horizontal ability to keep his belt somewhat tight with probably a 46, that man is an intimidating human being. I really wish I could have been there to meet him tonight. I really wanted to ask him when he said he was going to come to my house what he meant by that. He never showed up, of course, because guys like him, you can pop them like a balloon. But it's interesting.
Well, I would say attempts to be intimidating. Attempts.
Right.
But maybe for some people, if they're not deep in the weeds with stuff, but.
Yeah, well,
I would say
it's going to be. I'm
attempts.
hoping. Listen, I hope Scott wins. We're pulling for him, but I think Scott is going to be more than amicable with the results if the integrity of the election, the way it's held, is done properly. And it sounds like you're telling me that at least from a procedural standpoint, it was done properly. Is that correct?
Technical difficulties.
It looks like it. They're trying to fix it. Do it. Call back. Do it again. Call back. Yeah, I'm just going to watch this. Boop. Just disconnect and have them call back. So this is interesting. And I don't believe she kept it up because she may have blocked me. Oh, that's what she. Oh, you know what? Ooh. Hey, you need to go check to see if she's still up or if she blocked me. Because this okay. Looks, it says the content isn't available. What's her name again? Check. What's her name?
I don't know. Hey, send
I got it. Hold on. I got it.
Forward it to Hayden.
It's Angie Vickers Moore. Go figure, she's a 3-namer.
Angie Vickers Moore, Warren County. All right. Matt went back inside to check on stuff. He'll be back out in a minute.
How do I spell Angie?
A-N-G-I-E. I'm really tempted to go meet Georgie.
Oh, you should go meet Georgie. Angie Vickers Moore.
M-O-O-R-E.
Yeah, she blocked me.
M-O-O-R-E. That's so funny that she blocked you.
Oh, I think it's great. But either way, instead of calling into the show and actually
Vickers.
F-I-C-K-E.
B-I-C-K-E-R-S.
Keep them coming, buddy.
Mm-hmm, sorry.
Yeah, so why don't you just click the video, Liv, and see if you can go to
private. She changed her profile to private.
Go figure that she did. Mello donated $26.25 for the best co-host tonight.
Yes. E.
Oh, look at that bow. Curtsy. Folks, we're halfway there. We're obviously going to stay, but we have 9 minutes trying to get into overtime. So she made her pick. Did you tell Purdy that?
No, he walked back inside before we looked it back up. So he's back inside the gym right now.
B.A. Boyd says, "Oh, go please meet Georgie Porgy Pudding Pie." I got no problem meeting him. I want to invite him on the show. He said he was going to come down to my house, but he never showed up.
You know what? I'll go ask him if he wants to come in and say hi and be on the show. I got no problem.
Yeah. So you should just go introduce yourself and say, my husband was wondering if you were ever going to show up.
Hey.
Loretta says Olivia is a natural at reporting.
Oh, thanks. Hey, flip it. I'm gonna go introduce myself, but I'm gonna keep my microphone on. Just flip it.
Yeah, you should introduce yourself and just say hi. You know, he's a bully. Don't worry about Boyd. I am too, but not just physically. Go take the camera over there. Go do your job, camera girl.
Come on, Hayden.
Hurry up, Hayden.
Oh my God.
Flip it. I want to watch this.
So I just wanted to come and say hi. And did you? I'm live right now. If you wanted to say anything, my husband's on. If you want to say anything to him, she had a lot to say to him back on the call in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No? All right, George. Hey, George. Flip me around, Hayden. Hey, George. Can you hear me? Can you flip me?
No, he can't hear you.
He's beyond that.
He says he's beyond that.
Oh, he's beyond that. Yeah, go figure. He's beyond that now when he's got someone to face him. Good for you, girls. What a wanker. You know what? This is
Wank.
not so, Georgie. You're not so tough. You're not so tough, buddy.
I kept my. Woo! Good job, Hayden.
Oh, it was just the light.
Okay. I kept my.
I thought I broke something.
I kept my mic on. Could you hear me?
Yeah, a little bit, but
yeah.
So that's interesting. That's really interesting. I just can't believe. First of all, I mean, he was really tough. He was so tough. Remember, he was going to come to our house, and it sounded like a veiled threat. It didn't sound like he should have been like, "Hey, I would love to come on the podcast," but no, he's like, "Oh yeah, well maybe I'll just come by and check you out." Oh, okay, George. Good luck getting up the driveway. So what do we think about tonight? Did we have a good time or?
Yeah, I was hot. We should have brought more water.
Yeah, we should have done that.
Should have brought more water.
It was fun though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're still waiting.
It was good. I mean, it was fun to hang out.
Okay. They're still counting, I would assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Matt just came out of the gym, so I can ask him.
Tell Purdy. Let me just say something to Purdy real quick. One more time.
Hey, Purdy, come here. He's in the mic.
Here, can I put it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, I'll be quick.
Your daughter's a pro, by the way.
Dude, isn't she?
I've been managing all of this. They would die without me.
She's ridiculous. Hey, just want to let you know, she made her profile private.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, thank you for updating me. Yeah, because I looked and I saw the video still, and I'm like, I don't know if it was an internet thing or because my internet's terrible here, but good to know. Good to know. She made it private. Okay.
Yeah, that's my understanding because my son tried on Olivia's account and then Hayden did, but double check. But it's unavailable right now. I'm just letting you know.
Okay. Well, listen, it's cool either way. She wants to keep it on. There's,
I'll request to follow her.
I introduced myself to Georgie too.
There we go. How did that go? Was he nice to you?
He was, but
Good.
I was like, "Hey, I'm live right now. Did you want to meet my husband?" No, I'm past that.
He said he's beyond
He
that
said I'm
now.
beyond that.
I'm beyond
Yeah,
that.
Oh,
sure
okay.
you are.
Sure.
Yeah. So I guess he doesn't want to come to my house and check me out anyway. So I'm a little disappointed and a little hurt.
We'll just have to find another fraudulent thing to expose here. So
Yeah. Should we not?
Right?
Hey, thanks for taking care of my family and keeping an eye on them. That means the world to me. I
Of
owe
course.
you for that.
They're the
Thank
best.
you.
They're awesome. Thanks for sending them out here and putting some attention on Warren County and some of these officials that are, massaging each other's shoulders a little bit. We'll say,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
and that's been very, 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 very lately.
It is. Hey, let me know when we get word. We'll be here. We're going to watch a couple videos and continue to do the show. So we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.
Sounds great, Matt.
I'll call you back.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Well,
Bye.
made her profile private. I don't know, Ethan. That seems a little
of course.
Yeah.
a little guilty to me.
Yeah, just
Listen.
Coincidence, I think not.
Listen, I don't have any problem with it. If you want to endorse somebody, you have every right to do it. But using your office and doing it right in front of, where you work, it looks like an official capacity message. And you can't do that. It's against the Hatch Act. You're not allowed to do that. So I love that Georgie Porgy backed down. That's what strong women look like. So interesting. It's okay. B.A. Boyd says, I had some paperwork tonight to give you all, but couldn't catch up. It's fine. We're just doing, we had a huge interview tonight. We would be there, but somebody who we couldn't pass up on. So Olivia and Hayden went out there and did it. Folks, we're sitting at 151.25. Let's get to some more videos. Hopefully we can get some donations here to help out the show. Remember, your donations pay for this, pays for the gas, pays for the food to go to Front Royal and do videos like this. We want to do more of this. Olivia and I have talked about this, about, something like Palestine, Ohio, going out there together and going reporting. Our kids are old enough to either come with or stay home. And the only way we do that is to continue to fund the show. So it would mean a great deal. We have a lot of people on and a lot of people watching. So if you could help us out, we would greatly appreciate it. You can go to thedumbshow.com/donate. Hey, couple bucks. That's all it takes. It makes a difference. If everyone right now with Rumble, we've got 40 some odd on, 108 in General Pop. So we have almost 150, 60 people watching. If everyone gave $5, well, geez, it would be one hell of a night.
If everyone gave $1, like $1.50, we'd hit goal.
Well, we're going to hit goal for, 150 people would be literally $1.
Yeah.
So helping us out would mean a great deal. Here is the prayer interruption. Does that bother you?
It does, because when they said, your God is the devil and like you need to come to Jesus Christ, Jesus wouldn't want that. Like, even if they don't say that he is their God, it doesn't give you any right to do that and say, your God is the devil, you're going to burn in hell.
Yeah.
That, first off, no Christian, no religious person would really ever say that.
Especially Christian. It's a religion of love. It's not a religion of hate.
And no one would ever say that, I hope. Unless you're...
Well, they did.
Yeah,
and you see the way they were dressed? I mean, it's ridiculous. It's all pomp and circumstance, and it's just it's not what God is about. It's not what he preaches. And you're supposed to bring the word and bring the word of Christ to people's hearts and their minds, not to beat them with the Bible. You know what I mean? That's not what it's about.
Yeah, and when he was going up the phone like, you're gonna burn in hell, you're gonna burn, I'm like, dude, stop.
Yeah.
No one's laughing. It's not funny. It's kind of stupid. It's gonna, even if there was like a 0.1% chance, it's go, oh yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, like they're going to all of a sudden repudiate.
Yeah.
The Muslim, you know what? You're right. Allah is the devil. Can we come to Jesus Christ? That's not an argument.
There was like a point, probably not even going to happen. And after you doing that, that's not going to happen. You're not doing anything.
Yeah.
And when he went, look, lady, take that towel off. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, it's just, there's some things you don't do. Yeah, I mean, you sit here and you admonish Arabs and Muslim for disrespecting their women, and then you would disrespect their women. Yeah. So I think there's a higher standard that we have to hold ourselves to. And I think we all need to remember that Arabs and Jews and Christians, we have to live together, and we're all in way too close a proximity not to. And we can disagree on what religion and what faith we have or don't have, but what we don't get to do is admonish people and judge people based upon the fact that they don't believe in what we do. We're no better than them if we do that. So I'm with you, buddy.
Yeah.
Next donation. I'm getting sick. I can feel it. I haven't been sick in forever, probably 2.5 years, but it's either allergies. Oh, it could be allergies. It's August, but usually that's pretty early for ragweed. But I don't know what it is, but it sucks. Deborah Boggs is in with 1776, puts us at 169. Hope this helped. Let's go, dummies. It does help, Deborah. Every penny helps.
It's got a 4th of July reference, 1776.
Yeah, so yeah. Yep, 1776. She always gives 1776.
America.
Mel says, I think people are getting fatigue. Right, but it's hard to say you're getting fatigue and then go run a marathon, because that's what they're doing. I'm fatigued, but I'm going to go and make myself get offended by people honestly not doing anything. They were on top of a building. They were looking at a sunrise or sunset, and they were praying. It was one of the most innocuous things I've ever seen. There was nothing wrong with it. There was no call to prayer. Nothing was being, there was nothing offensive about it. In fact, I don't know if people have actually seen a call to prayer. It's actually quite rhythmic and quite interesting. I'm not a fan of the music. I'm not a fan of the prayer. But, you know, I've seen Buddhists. I've seen Shaolin monks. I've seen all sorts of people pray. And there's nothing offensive about the prayer itself. It's where it's done and how you do it, which I think can be offensive. And can you just imagine if those guys walked into a Christian church and did that? I can't. And I think we should have a little bit of
conscience.
Yeah, just a little bit of self-awareness that what would we do if that happened? And so Deborah says, pray over it, Matt. Missy Nicholson, funny when the show literally approaches him after he threatened to show up at the dumb house. Wow. Yeah. What did Missy Nicholson say? I miss it. Oh, there's plenty of it to find. Yeah. B.A. Boyd, send hate mail. Missy Nicholson, funny when the show literally approaches him after he threatened to show up at the dumb house. Wow. Well, I remember we approached, and my wife approached in a completely innocuous way. She was just saying hi. She said hi to everybody. She said hi to people who she didn't agree with. She said hi to the sheriff. But we should approach people who threaten us. We should approach people who tried to intimidate us. I think there's nothing wrong with that. You know, cast a light on it. And if he would have disrespected my wife or my child, that's a different conversation. And that's one. Oh, pray over you're feeling ill. Oh, yeah. It's just, I think it's a little chest congestion. Go ahead, buddy. Put that in there. Let's go. I was friends with the husband-wife Muslims. Friendship ended when I referred to them a friend that sold them a horse. They stiffed him. Yeah, like, listen, there are bad people in the world, and some of them hold the moniker of Christians and Jews and Arabs and Orthodox and atheists and botanists and lawyers and deists. Deists. It doesn't matter. People can just be really horrible. Paul Rivera donated $51.99 to fund the remote reporting, cameras, mics, etc. That was fantastic. Great job, ladies. Yeah, and you know, we want to get to a place where we can actually live stream from events. Unfortunately, they're using inferior phones because they need the phones for the recording purposes. That was probably Hayden's phone. But we want to get to a place where we can do some pretty substantial reporting. And we have handheld cameras, but we wanted to go live. And so that's where we were at. So we are now with Paul's donation at $221. We're right there, folks. We are
$79 exactly.
Yep, $79 to hit goal, and then we will obviously go into overtime a little bit more. Here's a video that we got. This is Steve Hilton. Do you remember Steve Hilton? He was on Fox News. We'd see him sometimes. Where British accent, bald hair, bald head. Do you know him?
No.
Okay. Well, here's Steve Hilton, and he's making an argument. He's going into a Democrat stronghold, which is California, and he's making a race out of it. And he's telling people, listen, you don't have to love Trump. You don't have to love MAGA, and you don't even really need to love me. You just need to be sick and tired. Yeah, GoPros can. We just haven't the funding to go and do it. We haven't been doing this enough. So we are going, just like the original show, started off slow, black and white camera, horrible audio. This is going to be the same way until we start doing some really extensive reporting. And I'll get Olivia and Hayden and Ethan, if he goes, or myself, we'll get a wireless network card and we'll do it right. And we'll start streaming this stuff. But anyway, here is Steve Hilton. Just listen to this.
I'm pragmatic a problem-solving guy with business experience, government experience. I'm not an ideologue. I'm not running to tell people how to live or what to do. I just want everyone in California to be able to live the life that they want, to lower costs, make it easier to run a business, practical things that we control here in California. I totally get that there's so many people in California that do not like President Trump, but actually, he's not running for governor, I am. And the platform that I'm running on is just very pragmatic. $3 gas, cut utility bills in half, your first 150 grand tax-free, starter homes for young families. These are things that everyone can get behind. And so you've got two things going on, Nikki. You've got around 60% of Californians today say that the state's going in the wrong direction and we got to have a change. About that number, probably a bit higher, really can't stand the president. But that means you've got millions of Californians in a way who think they may not have a home. They want change, don't like the president. I'm saying, actually, you do have a home. Just a positive change and a simple question, which is, look, you don't have to be a Republican. You don't have to support President Trump. You just have to ask, does it make sense to keep voting the same way and expect a different result?
What do you think of the message? It doesn't spit on President Trump, which is probably a good thing.
Yeah.
But it disassociates himself from Trump saying, I'm my own man, I'm my own person. I think more of this is probably a good thing, whether I agree with Steve Hilton or not politically, because I think there are some tendencies to lean a little bit too left in some of his ideologies. But I do like the fact that he can say, listen, just because I'm a Republican doesn't mean that I support everything that Trump does. What are your thoughts on this?
I like how he said, like, Trump's not running for mayor like I am. Like, you don't have to hate on governor.
Yeah.
And I like how he's like, 60% of people are saying this state is going in the wrong direction, we need change. But higher of that percentage hates Trump and, like, will not let the change happen that they need.
Right.
And it's kind of hypocritical because just, 40% of, like, the 60% of people who are there say we need change. Say there's 80% of people, or 70, something like that, that do not like Trump and will not let the change happen. Yeah, there could be 20 or 30% from that 60.
And that's all he needs.
That agree on the change.
Yeah.
But there's still the other half.
Right.
That is saying that, oh, well, no, Trump this, Trump that. You kind of just need to open your eyes and realize what you're saying. It's like saying, I don't know how to put this, but
here's my rescue raft and I need it, but unfortunately I'm not a big fan of the color, so I'm not going to get on it.
Yes.
That's I'm going to go down with the Titanic because that raft is it's I don't like mahogany, not my favorite. Do you have anything in a more pastel blue? No?
It's like saying I haven't eaten in 2 weeks and 6 days and I'm going to die soon, but I'm a vegan, so I'm not going to eat that steak.
Right, I'm not going to eat that steak.
It's like, come on, you're going to die.
Pound it. That's good. That was good. Yep, you're good. Both good analogies. But remember, Steve Hilton's not talking to the 61%. He's talking to the 10 or 20% in that 61% whose minds can be changed. Yep. And if he gets those people, this race is over. Seriously. Even if he gets 2 or 3% of those people, this race is over. So it's a very clever strategy. It's what I would absolutely recommend in running in California. If you ever want to know how to run in California, it's pretty simple. Run the middle. Because surprisingly enough, Californians are fairly middle. This larger San Diego, San Francisco, San Diego class, governorship's hard, but you can win in local elections if you're a Republican in California. In fact, they're fairly well represented, maybe not in the legislature, but it's not unheard of for a Republican to win in California. It's just really hard at the Senate positions and the governor position because these major cities just have so many people. But it's a very good point, buddy. Very well said. Sophie Cunningham and Caitlin Clark. There's a lot of shame about going on. First of all, I want to say thanks to all the people on Rumble. It's good to see that we're holding strong on social media. Folks, we are sitting at $79 to hit goal on the nosy. We would love to hit it. We're going to stay on until we get the election results, I think, from Front Royal, or at least as long as we can. But we are going to be running out of videos here shortly. So we would love to try to hit that, and we'll go from there. Sophia Cunningham, I told you a little bit about what she did. If you guys remember, she is a basketball player. She's a hard-nosed basketball player. She's like a white Dennis Rodman, also with a vagina. But she's extremely passionate. She fights for the ball. She's a defensive rebound hawk, and she's one hell of a player. And she also sticks up for Caitlin Clark quite a bit. This was the altercation that she had with some black players, and who decided to point at her, and then she decided to elevate her point game. And here is the video. This has become a viral meme, just looking incredible and continuing to walk around the ref and just point. That's all she's doing. She's not cussing. She is just literally dropping the pointing finger, and it's driving them crazy, because what those players are basically saying is, look, Whitey. And that's what they're saying. And they're making comments like that towards her. And she's saying, what? Look, Blackie. And people don't like it. And it's amazing how one thing is like, oh, it's not a big deal. But then when she does it, it's racist. It's not racist. She's just saying, you want to point? We can point, and I'll point stronger and better than you can. Well, here's the commentary about this, that Sophia Cunningham and Caitlin Clark need to be shamed, as they shun them and tear their clothing and shave their head as they walk upon the gauntlet of peoples as they scream the word shame, shame, shame. Here it is.
Sophie Cunningham has just continued to fan the flames here.
Yeah.
And she most recently posed with Riley Gaines, who was a swimmer, not even a very...
Okay, so here's the thing. You're going to now try to destroy Riley Gaines' character about being a swimmer. Riley Gaines has never claimed that she was the greatest swimmer ever to put on a bathing suit. She has never claimed to be the best athlete. What she said is that it's an unfair advantage to have a man swimming in the pool with her. And anyone who is a first place person at least is going to win second and third if a male is in the pool. But for people like Riley Gaines, who was a middle of the road type swimmer, 7 and 8 is not great compared to 6 or 5. And the fact that she made that argument, she has a voice. She was out there, and she's created a great company, which is XXXY. She does a lot of business. She's very intelligent. She has her own podcast. She's very well respected. And honestly, she's found a topic that's really bothered her. And you at Sports Gossip, first of all, you named something called Sports Gossip. The fact that you put gossip in the word sports, I know you're a woman before I even get there. And honestly, you have no business in sports. Watch them and shut up. Don't have an opinion because your opinion sucks. Here it is.
Good one, who is super anti-trans women in sports. And she also posed for a picture with the Levi's executive, Jennifer Say.
She's anti-men in sports, women's sports in particular. See, this is the problem. You say trans women and people go, oh, it's women. No, she is against people with dicks in women's sports. You're supposed to have an innie, not an outie. You have an Audi. That's a problem. And I'm not talking about a car.
And this was at a game. And both of the Riley and Jennifer wore T-shirts that were anti-trans. And
They're
Cunningham even held up Riley Gaines' sign, which read, "Sophie, thank you," from a girl mom, which we have talked about this. This is trans women in sports is not the biggest threat to women's sports by any means. I would say
go ahead, E. Huh?
Yeah. So in the words, in the name, it's women's sports.
Women's sports, yeah.
It's not men and women's sports.
Right.
It's women's sports.
Right.
And I don't care if it's a trans woman, a trans woman, a trans man. Men are not allowed in women's sports. Just like how I will say the same thing. Women will not make it into men's sports, but also cannot be in men's sports. Just like how men cannot be in women's sports. It is unfair. Say softball highest home runs for a woman in softball is 22. The man has like 87. Because he's hitting like 500 feet softballs with a metal bat.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So it is not fair. It is probably the biggest threat to women's sports.
Yeah, besides cervical cancer. Yeah. Besides cervical, you're right. There's plenty
and layups in the WNBA.
Yeah, and the ability to hit a freaking post and 3 points. And making basket is also the biggest threat to women's basketball. I'm with you, brother. But like, yeah, there's other things. Cervical cancer is horrible. Knee displacement is horrible. Traumatic stress. The ability to having to make weight and not eat. A woman doesn't have to do that or has to do that to be successful because they retain more water and it's more difficult to keep weight off. There's a lot of things that are a bigger threat, but it doesn't mean we don't address the threat, because what happens when you don't address a threat? It becomes a bigger threat. And then it is an issue that is so large that it's insurmountable. Once we allow something like this, the liberals take a mile. Let me give you can you think of an example in U.S. history where the liberals got what they wanted and took advantage of it? Absolutely crazy. Can you give me an example?
Yeah, but
give me one. If you can, it's okay.
I can't, but I know that there's a bunch.
Yeah, okay, well, let's talk about this. How did they sell abortions to us? Do you remember what did you hear me enough to remember what they said?
I do not.
Rape, incest, and life of mother. They said it's not going to happen every day. It's not going to be on every street corner. We're just trying to stop people from using a coat hanger in an alley. This is just going to be a one-off. 69 million babies later. You want to give me another example? How about guns? Well, we just want to go ahead and limit semi-automatic weapons and 9mm. Well, you just took off 92% of all the firearms on the planet because everything's a semi-automatic minus a single shot or a blunderbuss or a shotgun, non-auto shotgun. So every time you pull the trigger, that's a semi-automatic, but they try to make it sound scary. And now there's 32 pieces of gun legislation inside currently sitting in Washington, D.C. that is waiting to be heard. We have more gun laws than any other law on any other constitutional right that we possess. We think that's bad? Well, what about when gays and lesbians said, listen, we just want to pay taxes equally. We want to be recognized. We want to be able to have common law marriage and get married.
Then LGBTQ plus QRS 2103.
Right. All came in. So and not only do they take everything they can and run with it, they change words, they change terminology. They call abortion what do they call it? Prenatal health care?
Something like that.
Or preventive, what is it called? Reproductive health care. Reproductive. What does reproduce mean? To duplicate.
Yes.
It's to create another. So reproductive health. You murder the baby. I don't think reproductive health is what you're looking at. So this is what they always do. And they've never stopped. They always change words. Clump of cells. It's just a clump of cells. It's not a life anymore. It's a fetus. Well, what's the definition of the fetus in the layman? Little human. That's what fetus means. Little human. And they're like, oh, it's not it's a clump of cells. A fetus is a clump of cells. It's like a tumor. A tumor. You know what? You may be a fucking tumor. Love this kid. Well done, E. Fabulous fill-in tonight, kiddo. He's great, isn't he? He's fun. He's getting an opinion, and he's getting some education, too. Folks, we are still down. We don't want to miss. $89. It's $79.
Did we do Harry Potter?
We did. We know when you went to go pee, sitting down. So here we go. Here's the rest of this video.
Isn't a threat to women's sports.
Yet.
It is so clear at this point that Sophie Cunningham is doing a pretty blatant, like, right-wing grift.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She's doing a hard pivot right. And I just think that she knows what she's doing, and she knows that ultimately her basketball career is only going to be so long. She's not the best player.
Oh, that is, lady. And you're not the best podcaster. And your cameras suck. And your audio is run through a pile of shit. So
you're using two mics. You're using an Apple cable thing like that.
Nice headphones.
Yeah, we just headphones, and then another mic.
And honestly, you're fugly. You're just fugly. See how this works? It's really simple. You need to put on some makeup. You need to learn how to smile. You look frigid. You look vapid and unused. It looks like your vagina is a dustbin. It looks like cobwebs and moths are going to fly out. Do you see how this feels? It's not right, isn't it? So you're degrading the person versus the argument. That's it. And this is what Ty was talking about. This is what women are today. I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. Seriously. I understand why prison inmates have gay sex. I'm learning every second, every day. I wouldn't get out there and have a relationship. I'd just like, bro, do you want to move in together? And we can just hang out and just talk and watch sports and eat buffalo wings. He's like, you mean like being gay? No, bro. I just like a bro wife. Can you be my brife?
Bromance.
It's a bromance, man. Can you just be my bro? Do we have to cuddle? Well, maybe if it's cold enough. But for now, no, we just watch football and play video games and shit. Are you cool with that? We can combine our incomes and get 2 big screens and 2 PS5s. That sounds bitchin'. I know. Let's do it. They are on their 4th recount. There have been a few questionable ballots and they've been found, is all that we have heard so far. So that's where we're at. I wonder if those 2 opinion casters have played in any sports. I'm sure they have. That's why they're doing the sports gossip.
Sports gossip. I bet you it's not. It's only for women's sports. It's probably not for men.
Well, I seriously doubt that what are they going to say about men? You know, what are they going to say? Even the worst athlete who's a male could literally run circles around them in every other sport. Folks, it's 2:21. We're $79 away from goal. Ethan really doesn't want to get a complex about not being good enough. And
wait, I got this.
Okay.
I locked in last time.
Okay, lock in. What do you need? Music? Do you need hype music? What do you need? What you need hype music?
I need hype music.
Jeez, I don't even know if I have any hype music. Hold on. I don't really have anything super good. No, that's too soft.
Adjusting
No, that sucks. Dude, you're putting me on the spot, Holmes. Hold on. I'll get your hype music. I gotta just chill, man. I'm getting it. Aggressive intro. Oh, I don't know if this is I don't know if it's gonna be too aggressive. Let's find out. Okay, here it is. Oh. Ethan.
Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, 2:21. We haven't got a donation.
I can't hear you.
We haven't got a donation in 20 minutes. First off, I want to hit that. I want to see that goal thing.
Yeah.
And you do too. I know it. So, $79. You can donate $5, $10, $15, $100. Who cares? As long as you
don't know the power of the dark side.
Ash, fight him.
Okay.
And yeah.
Throw me a frickin' bone here. I'm the boss. Need the info.
And
emotional damage.
Excuse me. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Wait, what movie is that from again?
Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Makes it ass you a few.
All right, we're good. It's fun. We're done.
Okay, yeah. Hit goal, and not only do we get to see the music for 30 seconds with goal, 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 goal flying everywhere, we get to see that overtime thermometer temperature flask.
Are you serious? Yep. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Are you serious?
My mind's blown right now. It's just like, holy shit.
Are you serious? Yep.
Maria Medeiros. Do these pussy lovers realize that people don't want men and playing in men's sports? God, Maria, you go get them, sister. Let's watch the rest of the shit. Folks,
Yeah.
Donator, Ethan's going to have a complex.
Yeah, she's not. Well, it feels like a move out of Trump's playbook. Everything is television. Everything is pop culture and tabloidy. Even when, to your point, this is really a human rights issue. This isn't like a fun. This is like a fun.
Listen, you just said that this is all tabloidy, and the name of your fucking show is Sports Gossip. It's in the literal name of your show, tabloidy, because it's called Sports Gossip. You.
Us Weekly headline, with some celebrity drama, but that's how these issues are treated by the right. I mean, I don't know if we've talked about this before. Other people have said this a million times, but
I guarantee you've said this before, probably a million times. If it's about Trump, I promise you have said this a million times.
Wait.
What you gonna say?
So I have a gigantic counterclaim to this. She's like, listen, like she's all talking about like, oh, they're wearing like this and it's political. And it's like basically saying keep like this politics out of sports. Right. You keep politics out of sports. You're the one bringing it up.
Yeah.
I mean, like, in the name of your show, Sports Gossip. Like it has sports in the name. Keep politics out of sports. Like it's simple.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
And no one cares about your opinion. Like the 5 viewers on your podcast.
Okay, like, easy. We're not doing too well either. Don't set us up for failure because we're getting we're doing okay tonight. Go ahead.
Hey, almost 100 views.
I don't want to bust your flow. Keep going.
But still, yeah. And they're like keep this politics out, but like maybe they're like.
Would you make your point? Because you got to put that donation in. You know,
okay. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. Keep politics out of sports.
That's right. Bang. We don't care. Yeah. Yes, we don't want it. John 3:16. We don't want anything. Is it 3:14, 3:16? Oh, look at that. Dawn came back and helped out even more. See, there's people who are donating twice to hit goal, folks. It's a tight night. We need some help.
Take notes. I'm joking.
Yeah,
I'm joking.
Don't kill Ethan's me. Throwing shade. Ethan is throwing shade.
Guys, don't kill
Silence!
Kill you.
I kill you.
Conservatives are truly the best marketers because this issue, it's like it is so polarizing, and yet it's not really the main issue affecting women's sports, as you said, but that people just get up in arms about it.
What is the main issue? That they suck at it? Because I think that's the main issue about women's sports is that they suck. It's a horrible product.
Because Republicans know that people will get up in arms about it, and they're like, oh, great, now we have another mouthpiece that can distract from all these other things that.
Folks, it's like pulling teeth tonight. 2:31. We're getting there, but it's painful. It's painful tonight. We're $69 away. 69. You don't know what that means, but just pound. We're right there. Right there. They have 31,000 followers on Instagram. I have them beat. I have more followers on Instagram than they do. Yeah, I think we're at 38,000 followers on Instagram. We're growing. It's been kind of slow on Instagram too. Facebook sucks. 69. Who wants to get in with
donate $2, please?
No, just donate 69. I mean, come on, who doesn't
donate $2, please?
We're not doing that. 69, please. You get to be honorary. I mean, that's just a great number. And everybody knows what we're talking about.
Doing that are horrific, like snatching people off the street and murdering people on the street.
Speaking of murdering people on the street. Okay.
When did that come up?
Dude, I mean, seriously, like these people are it's just ridiculous. Like, seriously.
That they're like, oh, great, this is a perfect distraction. And it's horrible and terrifying, but it's like, oh, great, they've just found another mouthpiece who is a woman in the public eye that we can use to say our talking points. That's really...
Reflect. That's total projection. Listen to her again. Who does this sound like? I don't know. I'm completely perplexed. Who does this? Hold on. Let's listen.
On the street, that they're like, oh, great, this is a perfect distraction. And it's horrible and terrifying, but it's like, oh, great, they've just found another mouthpiece who is a woman in the public eye that we can use to say our talking points. That's really what this is.
That's the smartest thing you guys have said. This one and the other one's like, you're so right. She's saying no. You're so correct.
You at the next Republican National Convention, who do we think is going to speak? You think Sophie Cunningham's not going to get up there and speak? Please, I'm calling it now. Like, this is all what this is. It's not complicated. Like,
No.
it's horrifying, but it's not complicated.
It's also, there is a lot more money in being a conservative mouthpiece than there is in being a liberal mouthpiece. Because
Oh, fuck you, lady. No, there's not. Sorry, I didn't censor that one. That is obviously tonight is a perfect example. Gregory Harrison donated $5. No kitty. No kitty, these are my kitty.
No kidding, my papa.
It's my papa. Put some pineapple on that pizza. No, you got me until you said that shit. It was funny. It was until you said that.
Come on, man.
Frederick, I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry. But listen, if I wanted to listen to my wife, I would talk to her. You know what I mean? Because I don't need 3 wives. I'm good. This is just a bunch of emotional drivel. This is blah, blah, blah. This is stupid.
all the rich people have an interest in
251. We're so close. Stephanie Izzo donated 15. Please keep up with the Warren County corruption. We're not going to stop. Olivia and Hayden are still there. We're going to keep talking about it, Stephanie. Sorry, we're with my sons. We're getting a little vulgar, but that's just what we do. Thank you so much for helping us out, and we're not going to stop talking about it. Holy John Stillwell.
Let me read it, please.
He did it. I'm going to let you read it because he did it for you. Stillwell's the man. So they don't understand that multiple events happen daily and they think it was a distraction. Right, exactly. Here's the rest.
Having these conservatives win because they don't tax billionaires and they sort of let them do it at free market, baby. You know, like it's like, so they,
oh my God. Like, it's like listening to Corky talk to a mushroom. Go ahead, E.
JD Stillwell donated $67 for Ethan.
67.
I mean, it's so dead. I'm glad it is.
Hey, Matt, did you see the man that did surgery on his face and he has two big balls hanging from his chin?
What?
You mean George from Front Royal? Sherry says, I'm waiting for someone to pay into my Cash App account to pay off a loan. Sherry, how much do you need? What? I mean, how big? Huh? Did you get a loan from Cash App? I don't understand. I'm confused. What? What? I didn't understand. What?
Goal.
Oh, you mean goal?
Yeah.
We hit goal, folks. We appreciate it. And with that, the thermometer goes all the way up. And what do you mean there was no sound? If there's no audio, how's that possible?
There was sound for us. I think they're talking about the goal video.
How's there no audio? Did you guys hear that? How about now? Weird. Holy shit.
Are you serious?
Now it's working.
Chat, we need $600 for doing it twice. Pay up.
Dude, you're becoming so much funner now that you're funny. Oh God, you got my quick wit, you little shit. You're so lucky. You got my
Dr. Seuss over here. That rhymes.
You got my good. I'm a poet, and I didn't know it. You got my good looks and my brains. Go figure, dude. You're oh my God, chat! We hit it twice. We need 600 now. Oh my God, you're so funny, dude. That was good. That was good. Go ahead. You got one up there, dipshit.
Another one.
Go ahead and drop it. Who did it? Oh.
Are you serious?
Are you serious right now?
Are you serious? Yep. Holy shit.
Holy shit. Lots of laugh, Ethan. Come back next month. We'll have to have him on more. He wants to do this. He wants to.
I would love to come back on.
He wants to take this thing over, and I'll give it to him. Sherry said when he's 18, he can have it. Just take it, and I'll just take a percentage. 78%, 7%. He is milking it. Oh, I know. He's just a little.
For every last drop.
Every dollar. Mel Lowe, 71.56. Mel, thank you. God bless you. We needed it.
We love you, Mel.
We needed it. I mean, listen, gas is expensive. Shit, that trip probably cost $120 to get them to Front Royal. You know what I mean? And I'm setting the girls out because they're arguing all the time. So Ethan and I kicked them.
I still don't know where they're going to go.
I don't care. We kicked them out of the house this weekend. We said, you're out of here. You're leaving. We don't have a car, so I don't know what we're going to do. I'm going to be on your skateboard. I'm going to be pedaling. I'm going to be on your little 2-wheel scooter, and you're going to be on my shoulders.
Nah, I can ride my bike. You got my scooter.
Oh, because that would make a lot of sense. Be on that scooter. Yeah, we kicked the girls out. We're like, get the hell out of here. Mm-hmm. You need to leave. You guys need to be as cool as Ethan and I.
Mm-hmm.
I beat him down, man. I was on his ass, but see, we're men. We can handle it. We understand it's part of the business. You got to be a son. I got to be a dad. That's the way it is, and we're good now. Yeah. So it's like, but those girls, oh God. You know what? Let's have mom and daughter gossip. And we're like, oh, God. Give me a...
They should make a podcast called Mom and Daughter Gossip.
Mom-daughter gossip.
Because at this point, you can just put gossip at the end of everything.
You know what they say for the podcast? Bitch is gonna bitch. Still counting, but... Oh, wait. Wait, hold on. We got some news.
Ooh.
Hold on. Let me get this open. It says... They are on the 4th. Okay, still counting, but hearing from the rumor mill that it's looking good. Oh.
Nice, but nothing official yet.
Nothing official yet. What happened to the difference between the 69 and the 67 donation? Well, 6'7" is Ethan's thing, and I wanted 6'9" because I'm old and a pervert. Order pizza on-demand movies with maybe Lady to Dance.
We should bring back Blockbuster. Just for one night to rent 5 movies.
Hollywood Video, bro. I work for the competition. You can't do Blockbuster. That's not cool.
Okay.
That wasn't very funny. You got to stop. You're hurting feelings here, pal.
He doesn't like Blockbuster.
But you know what I'm thinking? I mean, there's some movies you haven't seen that I really would like to show you. And we should just do a movie night, just all night, dude. Just stay up as late as we can and you can eat junk food and I'll watch you. Dude, I've lost 12 pounds and I feel great.
We have healthy air popcorn machines.
Yeah, I can do that too. We can do air popcorn, but I'm bulking up again, dude. I'm putting on muscle and I'm losing fat. So if you saw that video with Tyler and look at my picture, I've lost a ton. If you go look at my picture from last month, yeah, you don't have any muscles. But if you look at my pictures from last month, yeah, dude, I just didn't work out, but I'm feeling good. I've been running and eating right. You've seen it. Doing good. All right.
And the puppy's here too.
I know. Flock camera takedowns.
This is funny.
This is great stuff. So watch this.
Developing story in Winona. Police there say 10 flock cameras around the city have been cut down and stolen. Officials say the automated license plate readers were sawed off at their poles in Winona and on the Mississippi River Bridge in Buffalo County. While police departments across the region use the technology to investigate crimes and locate missing persons, civil liberties advocates have raised privacy concerns about the camera's widespread use. Officials tell us an investigation is ongoing.
So I don't condone crime in any way, but I also don't give a shit and keep doing it. You know what I mean?
It's Minnesota, so I mean.
Yeah, I mean,
it's kind of expected.
Minnesota needs all the cameras they can get because the first part of Flock is to track down terrorists, and let's just face it, Minnesota might as well be a caliphate. So I can understand that, but listen, I think checking the government as often as you can and making their lives difficult is a good thing. I really do, and anything that makes government's life miserable is a good thing. So. Tear down away, destroy the flock cameras if you want to. What do you think? I mean, do you think, I mean, we know it's wrong to destroy property.
Yeah, kind of like you said, that stuff is expensive and it's wrong to steal and it's wrong to destroy property, like vandalism, stuff like that. It's wrong. but at the same time, it's kind of good because they said like people are concerned about their privacy. Like they're not even speeding and they get their license plate read and they get like tracked and like their ID and like they know who they are. Like even though they haven't done anything, they will go.
And even though they track phones and stuff, but still, it's not right.
Still, like
you know what I would like to see, like here's something you could do is like rub dog shit on the lens, and then somebody's got to go clean that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like no, that's not right either.
Yeah, because that person is clean, so it's not going to be in the government. So, I mean,
yeah, it's going to be some. Yeah, that's right. So you know what, cutting them down is the best thing, and then you keep people gainfully employed because they have to go and replace those cameras, and they always will have job security. I like that. I'm kind of mixed on this one. So am I. I don't care about flock cameras as much as everyone else because I know what your phones can do, and I know what the NSA has, and I know the programs that they have. And anyone who believes that they have privacy, you're an idiot.
Wrong.
You're wrong. There is no such thing as privacy anymore. But that doesn't mean we continue to allow the government to expand its operation of spying on Americans, and we shouldn't. And if this is just one way that we can stick a thorn to them, and instead of like dumping all the tea in the harbor, we basically just like get a Snapple and just go, fucking take that. So we're dumping a Snapple on their boots. So that's all. That's all.
Yep.
Last one until we
just free time.
Yeah, I mean it's really free time. We can do questions, call in and talk to Ethan. I'm sure getting a 13-year-old's perspective on life will just be riveting.
Wonderful. Absolute game changing.
All the answers.
Like get a journal, everybody. This is gonna be some life changing stuff, okay?
Yes, it will be. But here's Andrew Wilson, who was on Joe Rogan, and is talking about Act Blue.
Right now, you have progressives who are funded by Act Blue, right? And I've proven this. We traced all their money. It's progressives funded by Act Blue who are pushing the same narrative that like Candace Owens and others are pushing on the idea of Charlie Kirk's death and the conspiracy around that. So
they're absolutely being paid to push this?
Well, their stated mission, this particular progressive group, their stated mission was to take down TPUSA. I'll tell you a story. This is the tale of all tales.
Okay.
So Charlie Kirk has this huge outreach program that's happening through TPUSA on these college campuses. He's got viral clip after viral clip after viral clip, and they are going wild. He's going campus to campus. He's doing his thing. He's being dogged by a progressive organization. This progressive organization shows up at almost all of these TPUSA events with the stated mission of trying to create a counter movement to what TPUSA is doing. Now, the woman who heads this particular organization received millions of dollars from Act Blue and other progressive organizations for this stated mission. That same woman right this second works with other X accounts to push the messaging that Charlie Kirk was assassinated by his own TPUSA insiders in order to push that narrative forward.
Good night, Robert.
Because the stated goal still from that organization is to destroy TPUSA.
All right, so I've got some inside baseball on this, and I can absolutely tell you that I have entered the realm of paid opinion. And I work with a company who provides videos, provides campaigns that I can participate in that I enjoy or agree with. And I can tell you, none of you have felt that on the live show. Not one of you. Because I don't do that there. What I do is, and I don't agree with them all the time, and I rail against them sometimes. And I will do videos. You saw one today with Haggerty. And I presented his opinion and asked people what they thought. And I am going to use my platform in that way to create discussion. And I'm never going to sell my soul by doing a false narrative or promoting lies. I won't. But if I'm going to share videos like I do anyway, I might as well get paid for it. So I can tell you that on my page, 1 out of 15 videos is a marketing opportunity for me to talk about something that somebody wants out there. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I fact check it. and I ensure it's correct information. And if it's not, I will not promote it, and no matter how much money is involved. I think Ethan can tell you, and whether you guys know me enough or well enough, if someone came to me and said, we're going to give you $10 million to lie, we're going to give you $10 million to lie, to take your show, and we're going to tell you what to say, and we're going to give you $10 million. Ethan, what would I do?
He wouldn't take it.
Not a penny. Nope. Not only would I take it, I'd tell them to go fuck themselves. And I would ensure that they never approach me again, because I'm not going to sell my integrity for money. I didn't do it at Apple. I didn't do it at Comcast. I was always honest. I was always straightforward. I pushed back against the HR machine. I always will. And I will never sell my scruples and my morals for money. That's it. 20 million? Maybe. No, I'm just kidding. But no one's going to offer me $10 million, because this has been the crux of this show, is that we don't lie enough to be popular. And we never will be. And it's going to take a culture shift that people actually start seeking out differences of opinion again, and it will change. This is why Politically Correct was canceled, but was very popular, and then Bill Maher's back. Is the ebbs and flows. People will start looking for the Rush Limbaugh type conversations, the Charles Krauthammer type conversations, the Charlie Kirk type conversations again. They will. And we're either going to be here for it, or he's going to be here for it, or Hayden's going to be here for it, or somebody's going to be here for it. Maybe their kids will be here for it, but it will happen. And we'll be ready for it. When America's ready to learn again, when America's ready for the truth again, they will come back, or they won't. And we'll just continue doing what we're doing and have great people help us get to goal. Any other thoughts on that?
I'm going to say one thing.
Okay.
Before I saw the cigarette in his hand, I thought it's like Mike was about to catch on fire.
Yeah, he smokes. Wilson smokes a lot. Andrew Wilson, he's a chain smoker.
Yeah.
We got some news on Scott Lebedo. So he's okay. He's hanging in there. I talked to his manager and gave them our very, very best, and they reached out to me last night on the show and then a little bit later. But yeah, so we're giving them as much support as we can. Does every man, woman have their price? I say no. What's the difference between 10 million and 100 million? Nothing. What's the difference between 100 million and a billion? Nothing. If you can't literally own everything you want with $10 million, you don't deserve $10 million. And you're buying the wrong things. I would take care of Leroy, Amy, my biggest supporters. I would do whatever I could to show them the love that they've shown me. I would take care of a few of my family members.
Mom.
And I would pay off my house and do a couple of other things and go and build a ranch. But overall, life would be the same, because I've had the $1 million life and I've been without the $1 million life. And I will tell you, there is very little difference between the two. The more money you make, the more you spend. That is the absolute God's honest truth. Okay, let's get to Olivia.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
I am too. I want this to be good news. Let's oh my God, she's gone. Where's she at? Oh my God, she's back. Teleportation is real.
Coming back. I'm here.
Okay. Tell me.
Let me introduce you to the brand new winner.
Yes. Hold on a second. Hold on. I might have it. I might have some. Hold on. I got some applause. You know what?
Beautiful.
You know what?
Yes,
Let's just do this. Let's do this right.
Yes, science.
Here it is. Here it is. Oh man, I'm so happy.
I'm so happy.
Yes.
Well deserved too.
Well deserved.
That's it. Holy
Yes.
Thank
Dude,
you. Wow,
Miss-
that's awesome.
Mr. Chairman, Your Excellency, what do I call you now? I'm so I don't know what to do.
We'll go with Your Excellency.
Okay, Your Excellency. Scott, congratulations, man. This is hard fought. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of the people of Front Royal for making the right decision. What was the final tally?
561 to 441.
Oh, you smacked him. It's amazing when they don't suppress the vote, how they get their listen, you're going to be a noble winner. I know that. But you know what? Just give me a little bit to give it to Selick and Georgie, Porgy. Did George cry at all?
I don't think he's here.
I think he left.
Yeah, I expected him to exit stage left.
Needed his 12 hours of beauty sleep.
Listen, just tell us how you're feeling. Dude, there's a lot of people are going nuts in chat. How are you feeling?
Yeah, it's a great accomplishment. I mean, a lot of people obviously came out. It's the middle of summer, and you just kind of don't know, with everything going on, vacations and everything, how plugged in everybody is, and then to see this response is really shocking. And as they're going through it, you can tell there are a lot of people, and the line is winding around the building and everything. But I'm too busy and handling too many things to really have a sense of where it's going. You could tell more people were out this time, but I couldn't. People kept asking, how do you feel? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Is there
even as they're tallying, I couldn't.
Is there some vindication? I mean, is it like, does this help restore the faith in the system that the people won and they tried? I mean, bro, this is a huge accomplishment for you. And I don't, yeah. I know you're going to say, listen, there was other people involved and it was the people that mattered and whatever, but truly you fought the system and you came out and you won and you believed in it. They insulted your character. They attacked you as a person. They made horrible ads about you. They defamed you. They trolled you. How does this help your faith in the system and the process? I would love to hear about that.
Well, when you put it that way, I mean, it's kind of like I'm absorbing it still. But when you put it that way, even through the appeal process and everything, we've seen the process working. So, it went awry at first, but thank God there was a way we could redress those grievances, move forward, and then do this again. But then, yeah, I mean, people took a second look at this whole situation. And like, you know what? I'm not staying home this time, and neither is the rest of my family. So.
Well, we're gonna have a glass of whiskey next time you're here. You're gonna get your butt back in this chair. I know there's so many people from Front Royal who've been watching this show, and I'm so happy for you, brother. And I can't express how excited I am for you. So congratulations, my friend.
Well, again, thank you guys for shining a spotlight on this. It was a little bit unexpected. I remember when they first shared it with me, and you guys were profiling what had happened in the original vote, and I don't know, sunlight is the best disinfectant. I don't know if that's trite these days, but it's true. So it really matters that you guys stepped up and made this an issue.
Yeah. Well, brother, I'm excited for you. I'm so excited for you. That's all I can say. We can't wait to have you back. Thank you for allowing and taking care of my wife and daughter. Feel very safe with you and Purdy and the other people who were there watching them. And it's apropos and somehow it just seems fortuitous in nature that Georgie left before it was announced. So I know he's watching. I know I know the person, the county clerk who made her page private as well because she broke the Hatch Act. All the people who were there, the subtle threats that you made against me of coming to my house and confronting me, that invitation is always open. I'm an open book. My house is very easy to find. It's got a 30-foot American flagpole, the Nazi racist, horrible symbol that you guys repress. But I'm proud of you, and I'm so stoked for you, Scott. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Matt. Thank you.
All right, buddy. We'll talk soon. Thanks so much, buddy. Go have fun with the family.
All right. I'll see you guys in a bit. Love you.
All right. Hey, Olivia, hold on a second. Hold on. So what's the overall feeling there? How does it feel?
Well, there's only like 5 people here. So
Where's Hayden?
But she was across the parking lot on the phone with youth group. So talking to the youth group but she heard everyone. I was sitting with 3 guys over here. We've just been talking for the last hour. And Matt Purdy came out and said we won. And so we all just went, yay, and Hayden heard it and ran across the parking lot. So
I wish I could be, a noble character and a gracious winner, but I'm not. And you people did a disservice to that man, and you tried to cheat and you lost. And I'm so happy that all of you are so extremely disappointed. And I hope you seek God, and I hope you seek some sort of retribution. You should ask for forgiveness, and you should repent for your sin, because lying is most assuredly a sin, and so is stealing. And you did both. So congratulations for Scott Lloyd winning. Now I can gloat and be a magnanimous asshole to these people who deserve it. So that's it.
all right.
I love you. Thank you for being there
Love you
for us.
both.
Hayden, thank you both. We'll see you guys. Get home soon. Please drive safely. Watch for deer.
We will.
Don't
will.
watch for Democrats. They're worth 25 points if you run over them. Okay?
Sounds good.
When are you
All
gonna be
right. I'll
home?
see y'all on Friday.
All
Probably
right.
an hour.
All right. Drive
Love ya.
safe. Love you guys.
Love
Bye.
you.
Love you.
Dude, is that awesome?
I'm so happy. I was nervous when she called. Like,
I knew he was
my
going to win because I know they cheated. Like, I knew I had no doubt in my mind that he was going to win, because with
why
no
would they
equip.
cheat unless he was gonna win?
Well, that's it's not just that. I know what they did. We spoke to hundreds of people who emailed us and said they wouldn't let me in to vote. They wouldn't let me in. They stopped me from voting. So I knew. And look at him. And Selig's a weasel. He's just a weasel. No offense, but the ratio of votes, I think it was like 561 to 540 or something like that.
It was 550 something to like 400 and like 45.
Yeah, 40.
40.
But like, if you have to cheat, you were scared to begin with, and then you question the man's character. It was just horrible. It was just shitty and dirty, and it's politics. And you know what? He won. And I hope it's bigger and better things. I hope he runs for Senate. He's been in Washington a long time. I immediately built a relationship with this guy. I feel like he's a friend. And like everybody who comes on this show, we build relationships with. And I am just like gloating. I don't care. I'm going to live vicariously through his success. No, he is now the RNC chairman for Front Royal. It's his spot. He won it fair and square. And I couldn't be more proud. I've been following this story for a long time. And Matt Purdy has done a great job. Olivia has done a great job. My Olivia has done a great job. We want to thank Breitbart for partnering with us as a little as they did, and finding our video and reaching out to us. And every single person from Front Royal who sent us an email. I got your emails. I can't respond to all of them, but I thank you so very much for reaching out to us. And if there's another issue and if there's another place, we will be here. Same bat time, same bat channel, to fight crime and injustice all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
The Cape Crusaders are in the house. What do you have in your hand? Is that a yellow ball?
Stress ball.
Oh.
I found it in Mom's drawer.
Ethan?
I'm keeping it.
Take us out of here. 1 minute. We're out. What do you want to talk about?
Just thank you for the support. Honestly, coming in clutch there, everyone. Like, we were like, oh, like $69 away, $50 away. We're so close.
Yeah.
And then boom, like a $67 donation and like a $70 donation like
feels
comes
great.
out of nowhere. Like,
You guys always do this to us. You make us feel so special.
And honestly, like, yes, we got goal done, but that is what happens when goal gets hit. It is a fun and like just stress-free show, and we love it when you guys do that.
Yeah,
and
it means a
we
lot.
don't have anything else to say except for thank you,
Yeah.
and that you guys are mainly the ones who keep the show running.
Yeah, you absolutely do. You're a massive part of why we're successful. Here it is, Matt. How do you feel knowing that you and your show helped correct a crooked election? Thank you for what you do. Listen, this isn't me trying to be humble brag or anything, is I don't think that this was the show that did it. I think it was Scott Lloyd's tenacity and his affability. Even as a winner, he's gracious. He is such a kind man. He came in this house. He was so kind, and he doesn't have a mean thing to say about anybody. And the way that they treated him like dog shit, and the arrogance and disrespect with the way that they treated Matt Purdy and the way they treated me, I just consider truth. This is the truth won. This wasn't me. This wasn't Purdy. This wasn't Scott. This is just the truth. The people won. The people have spoken. And if he would have lost, I would have said the same thing. I would have been, the people have spoken. That's it. This is the way. This is
Mandalorian reference.
This is the way, Ethan.
Do you know the way?
This is the way. So to me, my arrogant bravado is at those pricks that treated him like shit. It's not the win. The people won. I'm glad that those people who tried to cheat and steal this thing, that they have to live with that shame, and they know who they are. And I hope and when the sheriff, you're up for re-election, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure you're ousted. I'm going to make sure that you and Georgie are never heard from again, because I think you're corrupt. And I think you people suck. And that's about as plain as I can say. So you've moved beyond it. I haven't. And I'm not going to until you no longer hold a position, because I have women and men, specifically women, who are crying on the phone to me that they are terrified at you and what you will do to them legally if you speak out and are heard. I can't even tell you how many people said we're so concerned about keeping it anonymous because they were afraid of retaliation from their sheriff. That is what a piece of shit you people are. So take that in your pipe and smoke it. How about that?
You are an idiot!
And you get the final wanker of the night. All of you.
Wank!
All right, we're out of here, folks. Ethan's going to give you the rundown of what's coming. How'd you guys like the new format? Where we did the pre-show of talk. Yes. We're talking about the pre-show, and it went right into a show. There was no commercial. There was no time. Did it help? We're going to try it for 5 nights and see if it helps numbers. But remember, we went right into this, which was a pre-show, kind of told you what we were going to be talking about. Then it went into the intro, and then we went into just introducing who was coming on the show, which Ethan's going to do right now.
Okay. We already did Tyler Fish tonight. 2 days. Friday, August 7th, the Monty Felder Jacket Friday 2.
Louder.
And August 12th, Wednesday, Hannah Pruda.
You got 20 seconds. You got to speed up.
And she's in-house.
Yes.
August 17th, Monday, Lisa Regina.
Yes.
Reschedule. August 19th, Ben Morgan, Wednesday. August 25th, Tuesday.
Amber Hilliker.
From
the Amber May Show.
Bye-bye.
Folks, give Ethan a round of applause. He did a great job tonight. I'm so very, very proud. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Throw me a buck.
So proud of Ethan. He did. What the shit? Where am I? Where are you? He did a great job tonight. He deserves a lot of credit. Looks very handsome in his Don't Unfriend Me garb. Folks, we'll see you tomorrow. It's going to be Leroy and I. We'll see you Thursday. God bless. Take care of each other. Let's have a fun night. Go, Scott Lloyd. The people have spoken.
Wait. Happy birthday, Lee Wilson, on August 12th.
Wait, Lee?
On August 12th.
Oh.
So we might have to do something then.
Okay, well, we're going to have to say, you're going to have to remind me because I'm old and decrepit, but happy birthday, Lee.
In a week exactly.
Yeah, you did a great job tonight, buddy. You should be proud of yourself. Thanks. It was fun. I had a lot of fun. You're so much better than your mom. I'm just
telling you that.
She already heard it. Love you guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, raid. Wait. Rating. We're going to the Quiet Part Pod. I'm not going to be joining that tonight. It's late, and I want to get out of here and go see what's going on in the sports world. But we are rating the Quiet Part Pod. Please go take a look over them on Rumble, and good night.
Good night.
Adjusting transmitter output.
This is the Don't Unfriend Me Show with your hosts, Matt, Leroy, Amy, and Olivia. Geopolitics, military analysis, and election coverage. Coming to you live on all major social media channels at The Dumb Show. Honest, direct, unfiltered. We can agree, we can disagree. Just don't unfriend me.